Hey, Diamond.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Shit, I gotta talk quiet because she sleep.
All right now.
Yeah.
Diamond Gang.
And we are back again. Band-Aid gang. Diamond gang in the building. What's up, Purple Flowers? Glad to have you back. Y'all get in here. Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to do what we do best. Band-Aid gang. Make sure everybody double tap the screen. If you are just following in the live stream, we respect that you come inside and be respectful when you come to somebody's house, you wipe your feet. So that's just like almost hitting the like button on this channel. We do appreciate that. That keeps the video in the algorithms and we can manipulate the system so we can get our message out to the world so we can get justice for Nolan Wills. Y'all get it. Band-Aid gang. BAG. We beat you. Got 6 in the building. Double tap the screen. Let's go. Hey, Diamond Gang, you know we got ended up. We got boots on the ground. Miss Liz sent me these pictures. So Miss Liz,
cool.
yeah, Miss Liz, she went down. She down there. I'm about to upload them so everybody can see. She was down there. Miss Liz got these pictures for us. Band-Aid gang. Y'all know we put boots on the ground. You know, Miss Liz was down there full effect. Nolan Wells' birthday. She even got a picture of Spike Lee. Let's go, gang. Band-Aid gang. Y'all get in here.
Yeah, you know, you got a picture of Spike Lee. That is a classic. That photo is timeless.
Yes. Shouts out to Miss Liz, man. Y'all get in
Happy
here.
birthday to Nolan Wells.
Happy birthday, Nolan Wells.
The big
Band-Aid gang.
19 years old.
Y'all give it up for Miss Liz, man. Miss Liz really went down there, like she said. For those that don't know, she was just on the panel the other day and said she was going down. So we appreciate Miss Liz giving us these exclusive pictures. Band-Aid gang, we were her.
What's up, Purple?
Yes. 18 in the building, y'all run it up. Let's get ready to go. I don't even know where I want to start, Diamond Gang. Got so much information, I don't even know what I want to start.
You know what? It's so much going on right now. Not only are we focused on the Nolan Well case, we got them even looking into Tupac right now. Yeah.
I said, damn.
It's just 30 years later. But anyway.
You said that right on time. You was like, but anyway. And then the music stopped. But anyway, Band-Aid gang, y'all get in here. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for coming and joining us tonight. Thank y'all for being just so loyal to the channel and just coming listening to what we got to bring to the forefront. What's going on? We got Dallas in the building. We got the DFW up in here, y'all. You know, I'll be in Fort Worth. That's like my second home, but I'm in Fort Worth all the time. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Dallas, y'all. Shouts out to, we got Dallas in the building. We got people from Dallas watching the channel. We do appreciate that the word is getting out on who we are. But again, we do be trying to duck the radar and not being known by everybody. We just trying to get the message out. Hey, gang, guess what this dope fiend had did, Band-Aid gang? And call him a dope fiend. Guess what dope fiend Tatum did?
What he do?
Dope fiend Tatum thought he had some breaking news. I'm glad he don't know who I am because he tried to drag me. I had to do him all type of way. Dope fiend Tatum put this out like he was doing something. Like, what is this supposed to mean, Band-Aid gang? Like, what is this supposed to mean, gang? He goes, breaking news. Nolan Wells' mama, if she didn't put this, if Nolan Wells' mama didn't, she didn't let you know the conversation she had on the back end with Warren and stuff. Like, what is this supposed to mean, bro? On the
Right.
fifth and the sixth, gang. What is you
Uh,
trying to?
uh,
What are you
He's
talking about?
trying to have a gotcha moment, but if you read the text messages, which I have, she specifically asked Warren a question on
Right.
coming to get the rest of his belongings, and he did not respond to her until the day of Nolan's funeral. So she talked to him around, I believe, the 6th.
Yeah, it said a fifth and a sixth, if I'm not mistaken. I do got it
Correct. So
up here.
the fourth, when she started communicating, trying to figure everything out. The fifth and the sixth, when she asked when can we come back and get the rest of his belongings. No conversation from Warren whatsoever. But on the day of his funeral, he wrote her a letter. I mean, not a letter, but a
A text.
paragraph saying, his condolences and all of this and that and the third. Why didn't you answer the question when she asked about getting the rest of his stuff?
Right, absolutely, gang. You know what I'm saying? So we went out this morning, looked. Said went out this morning, looked. I've been on the phone with the police, and we know what the Jackson Sheriff Police Office did to her. So she says today, if you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. So what do you got going on, Officer Dick Wad? Officer Dick Wad, what you got going on, gang? Because you can be the average everyday Uncle Tom, and we already know what's going on over here on this channel. He replies, "Thank you." That's it. Look, see, that's what you need to be worried about, Officer Dick Wad. Officer Dick Wad. This is what you need to be worried about. Why he just say thank you? Y'all, you feel what I'm saying, Diamond? That's all he had to say. Thank you. That shows a lot. See, we read between the lines. He just says thank you.
And while we can't even take Officer
She says we
Tater
all praying
Tot,
for your family.
we can't
You feel
we
me?
we can't even take Officer Tater Tot serious anyway. He got a life size picture of Donald Trumpy Dump in his house. Anytime you have a life size picture of somebody, life size picture in his house of Trumpy Dump, you can't trust that man anyway. Officer Tater Tot.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. And what y'all know what happened to Humpty Dumpty Band-Aid gang? He had a great big fall. Band-Aid gang, y'all get in here double tap the screen. So
What grown man obsessed with a man like that? I ain't never heard of a grown man having another man's life size photo of a person, image of a person in a household. I ain't never seen that.
she said, I don't believe he has a lifetime size photo of a
Yeah,
W
yep, he
man on
do.
his wall.
Because
I
I
said, damn.
call no, a life size picture of him, like an image of him standing up in his living room.
Whoa, where did you see that at, Diamond Gang? That's how rumors get
I
started,
went
gang.
surfing on his wife's page. I went on Tater Tot's wife page, and
Officer
I sat
Dickwad,
and I
aka
looked.
Officer Dickwad. Or he can be your
Officer
average
Tater
everyday Uncle
Tot,
Tom.
Officer Tater Tot. See, your wife page is not private, so I went on there, and I seen that life size photo of Trumpty Dumpty, and the fact that your kids gotta wake up every day and see that ugly man face is insane to me. Y'all
So Diamond
torturing the
Gang.
man.
So the Band-Aid gang, they being patient. They know we finna cut up. You know we gonna cut. We gonna cut. Well, we finna cut up. Y'all already know. So we letting everybody settle in. It's almost like the movie theater. You know how everybody start walking down the aisle and shit. They get their popcorn, right? And they start sitting down and they start, stretching out, making sure the seat's right. Boyfriend getting ready to fall asleep in the first place because he can't sit back up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a lot of sleepers, you know what I'm saying? But don't nothing come to a sleeper but what, Diamond Gang? Let me see if you answer that right. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but what, chat?
A dream.
I said, damn. Hit the like button, Band-Aid gang. We right here full throttle. Thank y'all for coming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Without a doubt, a contradiction. We right here. So now, Diamond Gang, you know what the Band-Aid Gang, guess what the new breaking news surprise is, gang? Because y'all know I get ready to do them all type of ways. So Diamond Gang, let's get straight to this. So this was on, let's get to rocking the show. Sunday, July 5th. This is when this is happening, Band-Aid Gang. So we going over a little bit of what's going on, user. That user in the building. The link is in the chat if anybody want to come up and join the conversation. Justice for Nolan Wells. So that's on July 5th, Diamond Gang. Which he says, what is the make and model? Okay, who is this saying this? Okay, what is the make and model of boat your guys were on? So this is mother saying that. So she wants to know what.
This is Christine talking to Warren, but she was
Right.
talking to him also on the 4th. So I actually got that text message as well. This is a continuous of the text message that started on the 4th. This is
Okay.
the 5th we're talking about, but let's just start from the 5th.
Okay.
She's basically trying to find out what boats they were in, and then Nolan said
Oh, he
Nolan.
skipped over the question here. You see that? He never wanted to answer as we looking.
Well,
Nolan
he
went on.
said
Okay, yeah, he
Nolan
did. Yeah, he
went
did.
out on a 22 Triton offshore.
Okay.
I was on a 24 tide line on the way out. We were on separate boats. I went back on the Triton DMR, and the sheriff's office has all the information also.
Does anybody in the chat know? Because I do remember Diamond Game. We're gonna have to go back and find that, track that down. There was a part where Trayston said that he did see when the first person he saw was Warren. But did he say he saw Warren and on Wyatt's boat, or did he say he saw Warren? I'm not Warren. He saw Nolan because he said they were yelling. Y'all remember that Band-Aid Gang? I'm gonna have to go back and track that. That he said they were yelling. He saw Nolan and Warren, I want to say, but it could have been Wyatt. But he said he saw them two first. But we're gonna go back and find that out later in the live. So
So
remind me.
there was a lady that came forward, another witness, saying
Okay.
that she seen Nolan fighting with somebody. They got into it with,
Yeah,
and
we got
it was
all that on the
about his
timeline.
phone
That's
and all of
we
that.
got all that on the timeline. So
Right.
we don't want to give them everything. Diamond, you know I be
All right.
cooking. You
All
know I
right.
be
All
cooking
right.
a
All right.
Virgo. September
All right. But you know
September
how
Virgo
these
is highlighted in the
witnesses be
chat. September Virgo
surfacing.
has been having boots on the ground. So salute to my mom right here, everybody. September Virgo right here. Salute to her. I want to thank her, you guys. Hey, she got band-aids on. She got band-aids on the ground, y'all. She's really going hard with me on the back end. So I want to salute September Virgo. Thank you so much, September Virgo, for keeping it a G on here, you know, and definitely we stay in touch and going back and forth. So big ups and shouts out to September Virgo. Thank you so much for contributing to this channel and to just the Justice for Nolan Will. So I don't want to thank everybody else. User says before we get started, plus the lawyer effed up on TV the other day. Okay, gang. So we warming up. So go ahead and drop this right here. Let's get to now. This is something I do want to say to everybody. I want to say this before I rock out, right? So let's I'm gonna say something that's gonna shock y'all, right? Because you know I dig deep. Sometimes when I look at this picture right here, it's skeptical to me. This picture is kind of sketchy to me. But I want y'all to notice something, Band-Aid Gang, Diamond Gang. Listen to what I'm finna say to y'all. I want y'all to think about this one. Tyler Cox, okay, we got here. Tyler Cox said the pick of the boat was at 4:30. Okay. So now remember this, Band-Aid Gang, user the whole gang. Now check this out. Ask yourself this question. Why is Tristan right? This is gonna make y'all think. Put a one in the chat if y'all thought about this. Why isn't Tristan? And he's such a good friend and so close. He's so close, gang. To all these boys, Warren, he's just all click tight, right, gang? But answer me this, gang. Why ain't Tristan in none of these pictures? Ask yourself this question, Band-Aid Gang. If Tristan is so good, tight with Nolan Wells, And this group of guys, why isn't Trayston in none of the pictures, Band-Aid gang? Y'all ever thought about that? Trayston ain't in none of the pictures. Don't that make you think, Band-Aid gang, Trayston wasn't at the pool? Where is Trayston, Band-Aid gang? Who is Trayston, Band-Aid gang? Trayston supposed to be Nolan's best friend and click tight with this group. And you mean to tell me, Band-Aid gang, we only got one picture of Trayston? Now, see, we ain't putting nothing past nobody. We got 120-something people in here. This picture is not real, gang. Who is that, gang? I'm not believing that's Nolan. I'm believing that's Photoshop too. I'm not putting nothing past these folks. Who is that, gang? That picture look fake to me, gang. That picture looks fake. Look at Nolan Wells' elbow on top of that guy hat. And what is so exclusive? And why do that other man got his hand down there like that, gang? What's going on, Band-Aid gang? Where is Trayston? Where is Trayston? When you look up Trayston, his background is totally erased, gang. You can't find nothing on Trayston. I've been digging, gang. Hit the like button. Where is Trayston? Can somebody please tell me that? Nolan got on pink pants right here, gang. Holding this man tightly on his waist. What's going on, gang? Tell us what's going on, Band-Aid gang. Is y'all gonna be mad at me because I speak the truth? Because I get on here, gang, and keep it real, keep it a bean. So let's see. Let's get to kicking them in their ass tonight. Because you know that's what I'm gonna do. So what we want to see, Band-Aid gang, is who's gonna give up who. What's the new shit that's going on in these YouTube streets, Band-Aid gang? What's going on, gang? So let's find out. Let's do what we do best. What's the new distraction? Let's start with the new distraction, Band-Aid gang. What's the new distraction that they try to come out on the gang and put past us? I said
they wanted to try to central it on to just those three boys, and they wanted to have specific times.
Only your voice. Let's start with the drums.
I beg to differ. Here's the distraction. Let's go.
Pennsylvania. Take a look at these photos where more than a dozen people were criminally charged over the alleged ties to a cocaine trafficking ring in Pennsylvania that involved two fraternities and students. There are a total of 14 defendants, 13 of which were Penn State University students at or around the time of the alleged crimes, which were in 2023 and 2024. They were charged Monday. That's according to the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office. 4 defendants face charges of felony corrupt organizations, conspiracy, and other offenses, while a 5th is charged with felony conspiracy and other crimes. 8 other student-age defendants are charged with misdemeanor counts like possession. One defendant, who is the father of a student, is accused of evidence tampering and hindering the investigation. At least 4 of those defendants are current students, according to the Attorney General's office. Again, there is a lot to this investigation.
Master Stylist.
2 defendants, who were the main suppliers,
the link is in the chat,
made routine trips to Philadelphia and New York to get large amounts of cocaine, according to the AG's office. The cocaine was then packaged mainly at the Sigma Chi and Delta Upsilon fraternity houses and distributed primarily to Penn State University students. What's interesting here is we do have this update coming in from the Pennsylvania Attorney General as he breaks down all of the charges. And I want to play that for you here right now on Live Now from Fox.
So what is happening? Okay, let's see what the Attorney General has to say, Band-Aid gang. So they want to hit us with this big distraction like it's going to take us off of the Nolan Wells, right? So we already know Donald Trump is in trouble, but shh, I have to be quiet because they be watching my channel and trying to sabotage me like they had done did before. So we already know what all the molestation and all that stuff that happened on Penn State campus. You remember that, Diamond Gang? So we know they had a lot of ill stuff going on with the guys in Penn State back in the days. Put the one in the chat if y'all believe what I'm talking about. So
Yeah,
they
it
said,
seems like just a lot of secret things going on, and like Penn State has always been elite to me. For the
yeah.
fact that to find out this been going on and all those students were getting high on their own supply is crazy.
Mm-hmm. But Band-Aid Gang, we just want to show y'all the distraction that they come with. See, so here's the thing. There's another distraction, but that's not big enough. That's not big enough, reptilians. Yeah. You reptilians, we already know what you on. We already know what you guys are on. Shapeshifters, we already know what you on, gang. But we not falling for the okie doke over here on the channel or the banana in the tailpipe. See, we know what you try to do. Yeah, we on your ass. See, so here's the thing, Diamond Gang, y'all go check out Diamond's channel. Now, Diamond has put out the big old note that came out on Donald Trump, all these pages that just came out. See, what's gonna happen is, right, before Donald Trump get caught up in this Epstein files, Band-Aid Gang, he gonna give up Horn Island before Donald Trump go down, gang, because he know the heat is on. We gonna get justice for Nolan. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, gang. We ain't got to live like this. They thought that because they took the attorney off of the Carmelo Anthony, that okay, we gonna do that a little bit. Nah, gang, we on your ass, bro. We want justice for Nolan Wells, gang, and we gonna get it. And we gonna get it. So all these distractions, we want to let people know that the Band-Aid Gang, we aware. I want to let my gang, my people, my watchers, my viewers know what time it is, because we on the same level. Let's get on the same page here tonight, gang. Let's get on the same page here tonight, gang. I'm not putting nothing past nobody. I'm not trusting nobody. You know, over here, we don't trust nothing but the calculator, because it ain't never told us a lie. That's one thing ain't told me, Diamond, or anybody in my chat a lie, is the calculator. So we clocking over here and we calculating everything. We're not missing a beat. So here's your distraction. They want to show us these little white boys that were selling cocaine. They were selling cocaine. They were skiing on campus. They got this major bus. We're going to pay attention to a little bit of this. They're going to take these butters down. They want to show, okay, we doing something. We ain't
Right,
scared.
and did you hear what they said? This happened in 2023, and they're just now arresting them.
Bingo.
2023, 2024. It's 2026.
Bingo. Come on, gang. So let's go ahead. There go one of our major distractions they try to hit us with. Okay, they trying to rub us on the belly, like we just gonna rub us on the belly again. Nah, bro, we ain't falling for we ain't going. We're not going. We're not going. So let's get to so I just wanted to update everybody on the distraction. So let's get to the nitty gritty, y'all. Let's do what we do best. I don't know if y'all remember this thing before we get the wheels rolling, because we're about to get these wheels rolling real quick, Band-Aid Gang. And I just want to open the people's mind to see the trickery that they be trying to pull on us, right? The trickery that they try to pull on us. It's always a racial thing. It's always what's going on with this and what's going on with that. Well, do y'all remember this? And karma's a motherfucker, right? Do y'all happen to remember this scenario, gang? Let's get to it. Hit the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's go.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Whoa, learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy. Y'all ain't ever going to learn how to swim. Yeah. Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods.
So it's a tradition for y'all. Oh, we're glad to know that. Let them run up them algorithms, gang. Oh, this is a tradition for them. Never trust a white boy with a thick ass mustache like that with a tight ass hat. I said, damn, never trust them. And if they eyebrows is extra thick, don't trust them motherfuckers. The eyebrows extra thick and they got a mustache like that. Hey, red flag, y'all. Band-Aid gang. Let's continue. We on your ass.
We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing.
Throw me up in there and see if I can't do a goddamn thing. I'm going to make you think I can't swim. I'm going to dive deep on your ass. I'm going to dive deep. I'm going to try real. See, you think every black person can't swim. I'm going to dive deep down in that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm going to come up somewhere. Boy, you see, that's how you know some of these white boys is stupid as hell. Because first of all, most of the black boys in Mississippi do know how to swim because they family just as country as these goddamn white boys. Stop playing with us, gang.
Right. Who said
Fake ass
nobody?
remarks.
Everybody can. There's people that can swim of all races. He just a person that just assume that's that racism in him.
That part. So don't blame us that you got your karma, gang, because they get that
screaming, I can't swim, I can't swim. Oh hell nah. But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. And y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about, yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball. Yeah, let's encourage him to do that and this. Yeah. We bet on y'all. Man, we just play y'all like a damn game and y'all don't even know it. This is
how y'all feel about that game? How y'all feel about that game?
He don't want to sound ignorant.
How
Ignorant don't have a color. Okay, the ignorance that's coming out this man's mouth is he said that they have meetings. Well, how you feel if we bring back the Black Panther movement?
Then somebody had the nerve to say AI. You see what I'm saying? AI, gang. AI your ass out the chat for acting ignorant. Now that's an ignorant one. You think that's AI? Girl, these Europeans do anything, bro. Anything. Right. So we know this man lost his job and came back crying. Came back crying, Band-Aid gang. Look at him crying, y'all.
Somebody going AI a messed up mustache like that. Come on now. The man's mustache is crooked.
Let's go, gang.
I lost my job this morning.
You should have.
I had to leave home.
See, his mustache got thinner then, didn't it? I said, damn. Hey, gang, his mustache got thinner then, didn't it, y'all?
Yep. Just like Zimmerman running around here homeless, can't find a job. Nobody want to deal with him no more. You can't do wrong by people and expect people are going to keep doing good for you.
And, you know, I'm sick of seeing him. So let's get to the commentary, Band-Aid gang. Let's get to rocking. Let's get to identifying shit for what it is, gang. I just wanted to let you know, I don't care about your job no more. All the crying that you doing gangster. Yeah, because you was trying to play gangster. Then we on your ass. We just opening up like that, Band-Aid gang. Let's go. Thank you, Band-Aid gang, for staying on top. Let's get to it. Fair use commentary. We are rocking the show, and the wheels are rolling. You are watching We Beat You. Please double tap the screen, y'all. We're finna go on this ride. We're gonna kick it off. Let's go, Band-Aid gang.
He's saying that this is the reason that Nolan Wells was killed.
I got a story to tell. Story time. But first, this boy in Mississippi. Here's some pictures that's come out. Remember he had the 3 YT friends? Look at these pictures. They got sick and tired. I'm not saying they did nothing. I'm just saying Sick and tired. We ain't letting them take our women no more. That's over with. I'm telling y'all. My YT boys are
Thank you,
waking
Master
up.
Stylist.
I'm speaking faith. All across the nation, you're going to see this happen. White men being white men again.
Y'all heard him. And
When y'all stop being men in the first place, gang? When they stop being men in the first place, y'all?
When did they start
Killing a
thinking
black
that it's
person make
something?
you a man?
Right. See, they hate
What
us
was
so
you
much.
before that?
They hate us. They hate black people so much that they don't even pay attention to the YT males that be sitting there messing with their kids, their uncles, their granddaddies, their brothers, or maybe even themselves be messing with their kids. See, they're worried about the wrong thing. They're worried about
Right.
race. But when they have a bigger problem of messing with minors,
Mm-hmm. And
that's
you were
the biggest problem that they don't ever want to address.
messing with minors, gang. We don't go to jail for doing all that messing with little kids. That's sick. Now here's the thing, gang. Now we do. Some of us do, but the majority of them, they messing with kids, with little boys, gang. We ain't doing none of that. That's why I keep telling y'all, gang, pay attention to the signs and symbols, gang. They right there in your face. When you see boys hugging on boys like that with no girls in the pool, gang, what's going on, gang? Where is Traston? Who is Traston? An alleged hitman, gang? Who is Traston, gang? Where is he? He's Nolan's best friend. Y'all don't see the conspiracy that's going on right here, gang? All this manipulation, camera manipulation. And Warren been a dope fiend. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his stomach, gang. Look at Warren, gang. They said he was on that sugar. And sugar looked like salt. I said that. Look at him, gang. That boy's so skinny he can dodge raindrops up in this motherfucker, gang. Look at him. That man can dodge raindrops. He's so goddamn skinny. You know you gotta be skinny if you can dodge a goddamn raindrop. I said, damn. Look at him. And he the palest motherfucker on there. He just paled in a motherfucker. All that sun, and it ain't burnt him up, and he ain't burnt or nothing. Get that man some goddamn it, some suntan lotion. Get that man something. Because we don't need it. Is they mad that Nolan ain't out there burning? That Nolan ain't out there burning? That he ain't cursed by the sun? I see it. Don't be mad at me that I ain't. Don't be mad at me that the sun don't like me. See, that's why they get out there in that heat, gang. They get out there in that heat and they get mad, bro. See, that heat make them mad. You be, oh, shit. You ever go somewhere, you get out the car, the white man be like, man, it's fucking hot, man. And you be like, damn, it's hot. It's fucking hot. They get mad when they get hot outside, gang.
Yeah, because they get sunburned. Burn their butts up. But let me say this. Somebody in the comments just said, Richard Rich just said, this crap all started with Trumpty Dumpty. When you put a racist in the White House,
there it goes.
They go crazy. And they feel emboldened to show their real feelings. Basically, closeted bigots now have a pathway to show it. You are correct.
But this is part of the plan, Band-Aid gang. Let's educate ourselves. Look at this dope fiend, gang. Look at this dope fiend. See, we on your ass. See, I built something tonight. Yeah, I built something tonight on your ass, gang. We gonna look at Nancy Gracie. We got you. We beat you. We beat you again.
Now,
here's another thing I want to tell y'all, gang, what they trying to do, Diamond Gang. Can you vouch for me on this one, Band-Aid gang?
All right.
I mean, Diamond Gang, because, you try to separate yourself from me, but it's all good. But I see you ain't respond either. That's right. You right. You right. You so right. You like them little Diamond Gang people over there. You know what I'm saying? You try to, okay, we got you. Drop your link in the chat too, Diamond Gang, because everybody, we're gonna put Diamond. Can you drop your link in the chat, because y'all need to pay attention to her community post, because it's important, because she's be on top of the game. Can you drop your link, Diamond?
Yeah, I'll drop it. Give me 2 seconds.
Got 163 people in here. Y'all need to go. 163 people need to subscribe to her channel, because when it comes to this whole thing, gang, Diamond is on it. She dropping gems on her channel. So please go to her community post. And thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. What else I wanted to say? Okay, here it is. Do you think, Diamond, that this is part of the plan? Because Trump know he about to get out of office, right? So if this comes out to be like a racial war, then he gotta shut it down. He can stay in office. Is that possible? If he can stay in office, because you know all about this. If there's something big that pop off, can he stay in office if it's state of emergency?
That's up to Congress. Congress has the right to impeach, and a lot of people don't understand that. The House of Representatives is the ones that make the conviction. The Senate is the ones that actually remove him. Just like the last 2 times that he was impeached by the House, but he was never removed by the Senate, thanks to Mitch McConnell. But anyway,
Okay,
if
but
they
anywho,
impeach him again, if they try to impeach him again, hopefully the Senate actually removes him this time. Okay, but he has no real authority unless we're under a martial law, and that still has to go through Congress as well, because a lot of everything that the president can try to do, Congress has the authority to vote and reverse it. Okay, so no, he cannot stay in there. If they remove him, he has to go.
answer this question, Diamond. If we are at war, he can call martial law and there'll be no elections. Y'all pay attention to that, chat. I love my chat.
But he has to have just cause, because the simple fact is Congress can shut that down. See, this is the reason why we have Congress. It's supposed to be a checks and balances for the executive branch. We have the oh, I can't even talk right now. We have the executive branch, we have the judicial branch, we have the legislative branch, okay? And we have, we have the Supreme Court, but obviously we know Supreme Court is one level of checks for the executive branch. But mainly Congress is the ones that has to rein in the president if he does something rogue. If he does try to call martial law, he has to have a reason to do so. You can't just make up a reason to say, "Oh, we need to be in martial law, so no elections." You have to have a reason for that, because they can go right into Congress and vote against what he did. You know what I'm saying? So they can reverse it. And right now, we are actually Democrats are actually winning a lot of elections right now. So
So
you,
here's Diamond. Wow, the
Mhm.
stream chat full of morons. Okay, I get it, but you got a whole gun up here, gang. You come up here with a whole gun trying to gun us down, bro, and you acting like, and look, to refuse to accept facts from witnesses. The witnesses is coming out, gang. The witnesses is coming out. The witnesses is coming out on Donald Trump and the Epstein files. The witnesses is all been, the people that's behind the scenes that thought they were behind the scenes have been exposed. We exposed them. But, dude, you don't know my track record, do you, gang? He don't know what we do. You better go down my
Right,
timeline.
right.
And
We actually,
you
we
better stop
actually, we actually had to remove a lot of
the
our
videos to get our
videos.
monetized back.
We were tearing this administration a new butthole.
So
Okay.
stop playing with us, gang. So stop. And I'm not a Democrat. I'm not none of that, gang. I don't believe in none of it. To me, and me and Diamond don't agree with together when it come to that. That's what make us so different. I don't trust none
Right.
of them. All of them
So
aliens to me.
right. So this the
Dracos.
mhm.
They small. They tall whites. They reptilians to me, gang. They eating people over there. They eating children. They come from Ball, bruh. They in the land of Cannon. You can't play with us on this channel, bruh. We know what they did over there in the land of Cannon and Ball. We know why that war started, because them people was over there burning them statues. We know everything, gang. So don't come over here on my channel playing with us. We know what you is. We ain't no Democrat. I ain't no. We don't play that
Yeah,
game on this channel.
he. See, Dove is definitely independent. He don't really care about party.
I don't believe in none of them.
I am a part of a party, but at the same time, the right is right and wrong is wrong. We know right now, currently, we are overran by a certain group of individuals. Our country is being ran by people that there's not even here in the U.S. Like, let's be honest. But that's a whole nother
But we brought
video
out
for another
everything.
time.
But that's another story. That's Negro here or there. So let's continue to track Band-Aid Gang. Let's go.
This is exactly.
Well, we actually have proof that Grandpa Jerry was actually on Horns Island as well, which makes sense why he was able to call the captain, because he physically was watching. And now, who was Wyatt on the phone with? Well, we know he was on the phone with Cito Call, but let me show you Grandpa Jerry.
There he is, gang. Grandpa Jerry, gang, with his big ass belly. But Grandpa was there the whole time. See, it's some affairs going on too, gang.
See,
It's
I
been
told
some
you there was some
affairs
grown
going on
adults
too.
there supplying that liquor to the teenagers. Mm-hmm.
There's been some affairs going on too, gang. But we'll talk about that later. It's been a lot of swinging and dinging. A lot of sword fighting going on around this motherfucker, gang. They've been sword fighting. They've been swinging and dinging. They've been sneaking and geeking. See, we know they've been sneaking and geeking because all you got to do is look at Warren right here. They sneaking and geeking. Look at them, sneaking and geeking. Got the nerve to drink some damn light beer. Nigga, you already light. What the hell you drinking light beer? You need beer with fat cells in it, gang. You need beer with fat cells in it, gang. And again, who is this, gang? Are we sure this is Trayston, bruh? Who is that? Is that Trayston little brother that came in the room, gang, to wake him up at 11 o'clock and say, is that his brother, gang? Who is this dude, gang? And if he's so down and about it, ask yourself this question, Band-Aid gang. Why he ain't in none of these pictures, gang? Where's Trayston at, gang? Where's Trayston? Where is Trayston? But he's Nolan's best friend. But all the pictures that the gang see on YouTube, you ain't never seen Trayston.
Right. And who was the one with the camera? Who was the one taking all these photos?
Who is taking the photos? That's why. See, I ain't I ain't falling for nothing when it come to this. I don't care what none of y'all say about me, gang. Y'all don't see the stories changing. What the stories changing at C-Dub? You over exaggerating. You be getting paranoid when you get online, bro. Why you get paranoid when you get online, C-Dub, and just start saying stuff out the side of your neck? Look, gang, I don't care what nobody say, bro. I don't trust Javon either. Put a one if I'm right. If you don't trust Javon, put a one in the chat, gang. Diamond called me this morning, talk about Dub. Do you think it was some insurance fraud? Do you think, yeah, I think it's insurance fraud because you know what? We know what the Knights of Columbus make their money off of. The Knights of Columbus make their money off insurance policies. I don't trust, let me tell you something, gang. And what we know on the streets now, it was a fight between another group of black boys against another group of black boys. That's what they saying. That's what the streets are saying, Band-Aid gang. So you telling me, gang, you can't trust Javon. Because don't forget, Javon got on the boat. Remember when Javon said this? Put a one in the chat if y'all don't trust Javon. The reason why I don't trust Javon, because Javon got on that boat. And for one thing, he said the word but. But remember when he got on the boat, gang? Remember when he said it was a fight going on between one of his homeboys. Remember this, y'all. And he said he went on the boat, but he said he saw Nolan. But he said he went on the boat and was pushing Trayston back because they're adults. And he said, as far as that person saying, give me my phone, he said that voice sounded too far back. So I sound too far back when the person saying, give me the phone for you to say it was Nolan, but it sound like your friend Trayston. when you become friends with Trayston, gang. Hit the like button. I ain't got
And
to
how
look
you
like
know their voices different from each other? They
but you
might
right
have the
there,
same
but he
similar
pushing
voice.
Trayston back. Remember, gang, he's the one pushing Trayston back. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. He said he was pushing Trayston back, trying to calm him down. So how you gonna say the voice was way over there, gang? How you gonna say the voice is way over there? And then think about this. Now the mama said at first, in her first conversation, she say she was talking to Warren. Now she come back and say she was talking to mostly to Wyatt. Come on, gang. What they got going on, gang? This is why people come to my channel and why they come fuck with me, because I keep it all the way a bean, man. I'm growing beans in my backyard, bro. I eat beans, bro. I eat beans, bro. I love beans, pinto beans, black eyed peas, kidney beans. I do all that over here on this channel, gang. You're not finna play with me and sit back. Everything that I have talked about, bro, everything that I talk about, they changed their fucking story. Everything. I'm the one that popped this shit in the beginning anyway, gang. Why they playing with my channel, bro? I let y'all cook, let me cook sometimes. Everything that I'm saying, I said before. I say a lot of the shit before the Pink Panther girl, whatever they call her, say it. I be already on it, gang. But I ain't trying to be all out there like that with my drawers off. Y'all not gonna knock my drawers off. You ain't gonna knock me down like that, gang.
Right. You know what irritates me though, Dove? How people be sitting here saying, "Oh, it was just an accident." It wasn't just no damn accident. Because if it was an accident, they wouldn't have took so much of length to try to cover it up. There wouldn't be well, we don't know where his phone is or his keys is. They would have already
Yes,
been
correct.
calling and blowing up his phone, his parents' phone numbers. They would, I mean, been blowing them up, blowing up the police, whatever they need to do. They would have
Right.
been in panic when they
In
showed up
that
to go
order.
get that stuff from that
Mm-hmm.
house. They weren't in panic.
That
They
part.
weren't
And
in
here's
panic
another.
from what the parents say.
And
They act like they were hesitant to
Think
give
about this, gang. This how
him
you
the
know it's some
stuff.
fluffery shit, gang. They don't do no harm when they over Jack's house. Listen to this, man. They gang. Watch me cook. They goddamn it didn't do no harm to nobody over at Jack's house. Now y'all start tracking them going over to Wyatt's house. But instead of just going over there and letting them do what they think because they trying to find the boy, y'all call the police first. Why y'all call the police? They call the police, gang. Instead of letting them just go over Wyatt's house. See, that's suspect right there. I eat lima beans too. See, that's suspect over there too, gang. Because they called the police when they went over there. They just looking to see what's going on, y'all. The
You know
first
what?
thing,
Do you think
why they
that this
call the
is
police though? Why
suspicious
they
though?
call the police? Why they call the police down there
Right.
when they was tracking to see that they was going over Wyatt house? If y'all want justice for Nolan and all of that, and y'all was worried about Nolan, you should have let them go over there to see what was going on and get some information. But y'all call the police, gang? That's suspect. That's suspect. That's why they finna give up. Listen, gang. YouTube and TikTok is kicking them in their ass, gang. Y'all got to give it up. They got motorcycle bikers out there on the golf. People out here really going in for Nolan, gang. Before they give up them Epstein files, they gonna give up that whole operation up there, gang. They gonna pick a few, or they gonna write a suicide note, or everything is gonna get leaked. Then let's continue to track. Band-Aid gang, let's go.
Right. And look in this photo, Dove. All them
Okay.
old folks, you can see there's 1, 2 wrinkly bodies right there. Them
You
two
got an
right there,
old man with
old
his
folks.
hand on his penis, scratching his balls, sitting down there in that water. That water got that man balls
Yeah,
itching.
like
All kind of
so.
parasites. He all down in there scratching his nutsack. I said, damn.
Right. So what entertainment
What
is
you
it
out
of
there for
sitting
anyway, gang?
watching boys sit and get drunk and playing water? It's
Because they
entertainment to these
allegedly finna,
old men.
Diamond Gang, they allegedly finna get them girls. See, what's finna happen is Trayston on his way with his punk ass, fake ass uncle that he ain't got Talking about my uncle just said he just need me to get out there. I can just do what I want to do. We had 12 people on the boat. Me and him made 14. My uncle said when we get out there, I can just disappear and do whatever I want to do. I just need you to come out there with me so I can just go out there and pick stuff up. Now, pick what up? The cash? Because you finna drop one of them little nasty ass girls off me that come from the foster home to one of these old men. Look at them, gang. Hit the like button. Y'all ain't playing. Put a one in the chat because we ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. This ain't the Eddie Murphy channel.
But see, this is the thing too. Why wasn't the grandparents and the parents and the mother and all that was out there? Why weren't they blowing up Christine and her husband's phone? Why it took those boys to call and try to say something to them? Those adults that were over the age of 21, they are the ones that knew about this before anybody else did, and they should have been the first ones to call Christine other than these boys.
Gang, they look, listen to me, gang. I can freestyle this shit all day. You see that old man in the water playing Michael Jackson? That man in the water playing Michael Jackson, scratching. He in the water with the blue pants on, playing Michael Jackson, gang. Then you got the other man sitting up there drinking, ready to slip something in somebody else's drink, waiting on the party to be over. So they all of them can just go on up the back road like Panda showed you, going up that little back gut, all up there through the Gulf, and they was dropping off people. Where they was dropping them off at, C-Dub? Yeah, at them old men house.
Now remind
put a one in the chat if y'all think them old men out there trying to get something. Put a one in the chat. We ain't playing no games over here, gang.
Right, they
put
can't.
One in the chat if the old man is out there trying to clock one of them little girls that they bringing back on the boat, gang.
Now, everybody, you guys got to remember that the island itself is 95% owned by the federal government, and the other, I believe it's 90. I think it's 92% or 95%, but the other 5%, etc., is owned by families, private entities, and so on. What I'm trying to figure out is, why did they particularly want to go to this island to do all this stuff for?
Drop off. Tristan said it. Drop off. Pick up off the grid. Drop off.
And who would allow families to own part of something that was owned by the federal government? Not even a piece of it. How would they
not
even
being
get
supervised, gang? Diamond gang, you know the killer part of it, chat? The lady called and told the dude, sorry about disturbing you. Stuff going on the island. Sorry. He said, oh, no problem. He wasn't even there. No security. No nothing. No security. No police prowling. Nothing. That's drop off, gang. That's drop off.
They said that it's uninhabitable wilderness. That's the reason why it's federal government ran. So it's only allowed to have sometimes camping by boat, and there's no toilets or anything out there.
That's where they going to cop. That's where they going to goddamn get it in, gang. Swap boats, golf. I'm not playing no games. So let's go ahead and cook, y'all.
White-haired old man. Look, I just want you.
And she also gave us a little specialty on Wyatt. And Now, I thank her for that treat because we all been asking the same question. Where is Wyatt? Why haven't we heard from Wyatt?
Let's get over 200 likes, a million likes
we know was missing from the MDMR report. We just have no information, no nothing on him. He is seemingly in the dark, and he's just disappeared somewhere. So where is he, and why haven't we heard from him? Just asking. My opinions, just asking. And thank you, Miss Trina. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you.
The girl that Nolan Wells was allegedly with is speaking out, and there's some contradictions. Now, Katie is obviously cooperating with authorities. So is her sister, and so is the brother and the brother's fiance. They're also cooperating.
My thing, I'll believe that when I see it. I'll believe that when I see it. Right now, y'all know what I'm screaming. There is no Katie. That's what I'm screaming. It might be a girl, but I don't believe her name is Katie. All this time, we know this girl named Katie. They ain't brought her to the forefront. She ain't came to the forefront. If her name is Katie or whatever her name is, gang, she goddamn it, she hold the glove. She hold the whole thing. Do I believe everything dude saying? No, but it's still information. We track it. This is definitely a review. This is definitely what we do over here on this channel. Everything I'm putting up here is not to be agreed with, but it's to be acknowledged and seen. Do I believe that there is a Katie? No. And if there is a Katie, she gonna have a goddamn ticket. It's gonna be a ticket for her to be goddamn it to even go and turn. If it's a Katie gang, she's saying, run me that bag real quick. If there's a Katie, Katie is waiting on that bag. And when a Katie don't pop up, all right, mic check. Put a one in the chat if y'all hear me, gang. What Diamond Gang at, y'all? She gone. They doing something to me, y'all. They trying to play with me. We back. We beat you. This what they do to me. All right, we back. Y'all, we back. Erica, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat, gang. Okay, thank you, Purple. We back. They ain't going nowhere. They know we cooking. Here go Diamond Gang. Bro, what you drop off for, bro? I thought you supposed to hold it down when I'm gone, gang. What happened?
I actually thought it was my line that messed up.
Oh, so you came over here sabotaging. You working for them?
What?
You working for these people?
No, fool.
They do that to us, y'all. Thank you. That's right. Thank you, Erica. She said we cooking. So, gang, so we finna barbecue. So, again, somebody came on my live yesterday. Somebody came in my chat And I don't hope they ain't here offended. They said when Nancy Grace said yesterday, Diamond, when I showed it the day before yesterday, when Nancy Grace said at 3:00, this is what it showed. They said, no, the angle was at 3:00. Nah, Nancy Grace clearly said at 3:00 it was on camera. So we don't know what day this shit happened, gang. This is all witchcraft, bro. This is all
Right. And
witchcraft.
I appreciate Nancy Grace for actually taking on this case. Now, mind you, Nancy Grace is always she's always selected her cases wisely. But for her to step in on this Nolan Wells case, she definitely stepped her game up. And she's not playing no games with
Let's just pray she
Officer
don't
Tater
get
Tot.
poisoned. Shit.
She this ain't her first rodeo.
Gonna try to slip her a Mickey or something. Lord, pray for Nancy Grace because we need her right now. They gonna try to.
They've been trying to spin her so many different ways. Oh, we know it's only such a clock and such a clock. No, you
Right,
don't
right.
know. You guys just want us to focus on these three boys when there was obviously other adults there, other teenagers there, but you want us to focus just on those three and those particular times. No, that it doesn't work like that. So those
Ooh,
two attorneys that
ouch.
came and did these interviews, they were trying to spin a narrative, but anybody that got common sense will say, you want us to focus just on them, but like we always know, you better look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture, it was way too many teens out there, way
Yep.
too many adults out there, and they were all drinking and doing whatever snugs that they were doing. But for them to try to centralize it and put it and just focus on them three boys, those four
We
boys
know
or
what they
whatever,
was doing, gang.
they
We
were
know
trying
exactly what they
deliberately
was doing,
trying to
gang.
get ahead of the situation because they know this is about to become an investigation. See, what they were trying to do is say, "Oh, it was a drowning," and leave it alone. Nah, because it's way too many inconveniences and way too many suspicions to say that. Oh, we can't rule out the fact that this could be a homicide. We cannot rule it out right now. So for the fact that they tried to automatically shut that down where they didn't even do the proper investigation. They didn't seize all the boats. They didn't take everybody in that was out there and interrogate them individually. They didn't do any of that. So that means that they were trying to spin the situation. But we're a little smarter than that.
Where's
And that's the reason
Trayston?
why this case has gotten as big as it is.
Diamond, we know something wrong with them sunglasses right there, gang. When I look at this picture, here's one thing I look at too. Nolan, listen to what, put yourself in my mind. My mama said, well, boy, you know how my mama is. You know mama is. My mama point on. Okay, so look, y'all. I say, mama, look at that picture of Nolan over there on the left. I said, mama, that don't look like him. That don't look like an 18-year-old person, gang. And right here, he wouldn't even be 18. Tell us when this picture was taken. If this picture was taken, he was 17, gang. This had to be last year, bro. You telling me that this looked like a 17-year-old, gang? Or is it just me, Diamond? Am I going overboard? That looked like, you telling me that this looked like a 17-year-old, gang? If this was last year?
No, it looks like a grown adult to me.
That don't look like a 17-year-old. Hit the like button, gang.
It don't. It don't. It looked like somebody that's been outside.
That picture is a younger picture, right? So you telling me that dude look like this dude? Hit the like button, bro. We ain't got to live like this, bro. See, what you're not finna do is disrespect my chat. See, this is why people fuck with me, gang. That's not no 17-year-old picture, bro. Where is your best friend, bro? You telling me that dude sitting right there is 17 years old on this picture? Because this ain't at Horn Island, gang. That's not no 17-year-old, bro. Put a one in the chat if that looked like a 17-year-old, gang. Bruh just turned 18 today. He just turned 18 today, gang. See, this is what they sabotage my channel. You telling me that look like Band-Aid gang? Let's stay on their ass. Somebody put 20 plus, yo. That do not look like a 17-year-old person on that picture. He would be. Somebody get Wesley Snipes up out of here. Somebody snipe Wesley. Get Wesley out of here. Get him. Somebody just permanently get him up out of here. Don't come over here disrespecting my chat. That don't look like a 17-year-old. Because he would be 17 on this picture. That don't look like a 17-year-old Band-Aid gang. See this? I'm just telling you what's real. That don't look like. Hold on, let me tell you something right here. Let's go up close. Let's zoom in. Watch this, Diamond.
Give me the wrench again, because I don't have the wrench.
All right, I'll do it in a minute. The mods got it. They'll get it. If they don't get him, I'll knock his drawers off. But look, y'all. Watch this. And then I want you to think about this. You telling me that's a 17-year-old gang? Look at his arm. Look how chubby he looked, gang.
He was very athletic.
Look at it. So he's 17 drinking beers. That beer that dude holding don't even look real in his hand, gang. We gotta zoom in. Look, y'all. You telling me why he's squeezing? Look how he's squeezing on his waist over there, bro. This look fake, bro. This look fake, bro. So you telling me that's a 17-year-old gang? Stop playing with us, bro. Because he would be 17 on this picture. If it was last year, that 17-year-old, you a damn lie, gang. He almost looked like my son, so I know the ages. So that right there, stop playing with us, gang. The boy just turned 18. That looked like an older person. Put a one in chat if that looked like an older person. And we know it's a different picture because that picture is connected to this. That picture is connected to this. Warren. Hit the like button, bro. Warren even look younger. Warren look younger on this picture, right? Warren look younger on this picture, and we know that's the same picture. Look, y'all. Stop playing with us. Warren look younger, but Nolan look older, gang. Stop playing with us, bro. Fucking bullshit. That's probably why they put him on the end so they can place his body over there. Stop playing with us. And they just hold and hug and, just no girls around. Just a bunch of boys. What's going on, man? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Be mindful to what I'm saying and open your eyes because they've been pulling this trickery for a long time. See, this is the stuff they got to do. Thank you. Somebody said, yes, that could be altered. He would be 19 today. Come on, gang. I'm just saying, be mindful, y'all. We can't trust nothing that these people telling us, bro. Nothing. Nothing that they telling us or nothing that they showing us. They showing us all of a sudden all these pictures just coming up. All these pictures just coming up. This one right here just tells it all, gang. That do not look like Nolan, gang. Let's get it up close. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. That do not look like a 17-year-old right there, bro. Then you look at this one. The only picture that he got with his so-called best friend, Band-Aid gang, is this one.
Yes, we know that today is Nolan's
picture,
birthday.
besides, I think it's one more.
To him.
Happy birthday, Nolan. But look, y'all,
You know what I
that's
think?
why I'm going hard.
Right, I think
Talk
that
to
all the pictures that was released were altered in some way, and I believe that right now I'm waiting on that phone of his to be analyzed by an independent person because that will give us the key. See, a lot of people assume because you erase stuff out of a phone that it's completely gone. No, it's not. And then they do have an independent investigator that will help with the DA and their investigator on looking through Nolan's phone. I agree with the Wells not to give the phone over to them unsupervised because we already see
That's
where they're
true.
trying to go
Yes.
now. But that phone is the key to everything, and hopefully we find out some answers really fast when it comes down to that phone. But
You
the
ready?
DA already has a statement saying she released a statement saying that just because you hear something doesn't mean it's true.
It's
But
true. Absolutely.
just because she's saying something doesn't mean it's true either.
You ready, Diamond?
Right.
Let's go.
With Nolan Wells' family. From what we understand, they're all on the same page, Katie and Nolan Wells' family. According to Katie's sister, Nolan Wells and Katie were on Horn Island talking, communicating, having a good time. Eventually, Katie was picked up by her brother and the brother's fiance via boat. The sister alleges that Katie mentioned to her, again, hearsay, but again, that Katie mentioned to her that her brother and the fiance picked her up from Horn Island and, left. And that Katie assumed that Nolan was going to go back with the friends that he ended up on Horn Island with. So again, Nolan Wells showed up with a bunch of people when he originally met Katie. Katie assumed that he was just going to leave with those said friends. It's also very important that we mention that Katie.
But why isn't Katie mentioning? This is why I say, listen to y'all. Why ain't Katie mentioning? We want to know about the part. This is why I say this Katie could be allegedly fake or a different name. I'm not saying a girl don't exist, but I'm just saying, do you think with them hiding so much that they would be just using the word Katie when they're just trying to hide? Do that make sense? Just make it make sense to yourself. Then why is she answering everything? But we hearing all this he say, she say about what she said went on, but she not saying what we want to hear went on was when he yelled at her yelled at Nolan at the end of that boat and said, "Come on, Nolan, get on the boat." Did that happen? That's what we want to hear. Fuck when you thought all of a sudden it's a blank spot. It's always a blank spot. We want to know, was he cuddling you, cradling you at the end of the boat? And Wyatt said, "Get on the boat." We want to know what happened at that moment. Not about you guess distance. See, that's why I say it's a lot of trickery going on. It's a lot of trickery going on. That's what people want to hear. Not about all of a sudden your uncle came and you left with your uncle, your brother, and all of that. What happened at the moment that Wyatt said, "Get on the boat"? Did that happen? Am I right or wrong, Diamond? Did that happen? That's right.
You're right. You're
What
right.
happened right then? What happened right then? We want to know what happened right then. Did he walk off? Did he move forward and just say, "Fuck it, I'm finna get on the boat"? What did he say after then? That's what we need to know. All this other shit, no, we ain't stupid. And then they be saying we grew up on this and that. No, bro, I grew up on Scooby-Doo, bro. The Mystery Machine, bro. We know. Every cartoon we watched when we was young, bro, was a detective show, low key. Fat Albert, He-Man, all the motherfucking shows that we watched coming up. Dukes of Hazzard. So you think we motherfucker watch the good old boys? We watched the Dukes of Hazzard. All these shows when we came up, gang, had some kind of twist to it. Dallas. All these shows that we watched coming up, bro, taught us how to be a motherfucking detective. And you just, I think I'm just no, bro. Y'all shouldn't have gave us them type of cartoons. You shouldn't have gave me Scooby-Doo, bro. You shouldn't have gave me Fat Albert, bro. You shouldn't have gave me He-Man, bro. You shouldn't have gave me all of that shit, bro. And I wouldn't be figuring this shit out. Hey, Cringe, you got one more time. Cringe, I'm gonna do you all type of ways. Now you can stick around all you want. Stop being mad. Don't be mad at me, gang. We just telling what we want. We just doing our view. This everything's alleged, and that you know is some of the stuff we saying. You stop ignoring the main parts that I'm saying. We know you know better. We know you know better. If you don't know better, bro, you on some type of medication. I don't know what's wrong with you, bro. What you missing? Yo, you got one ear that's working. You got one eye or one ear, bro. You got one eye or one ear. Tell us what you got, bro. Because you over here talking about this case isn't even over. What the fuck? What you mad for, gang? The case isn't even over. We're waiting on evidence, bro. We talking about evidence, bro. We can't. You want us to wait because you waiting? This ain't the waiting room, bro. This ain't the waiting room, bro. Somebody get Wesley Snipes up out of here, bro. Why you still here, Wesley? Wesley Snipes still over here. You trying to tell me to shut up, gang? I said that. I'm gonna keep you over here, Wesley Snipes, because I'm gonna knock your drawers off. I'm gonna do you in a little while later on. Don't do nothing to him, y'all. Leave Wesley Snipes up in here. Leave Wesley madder than 10 people that I'm kicking them in the ass. Look at Wesley. Shut up. What you mean, gang? This is my channel. Damn. See this that privilege stuff that we be talking about. You think you just can come over here and you just taking a chance with your drawers off. I'm gonna just come over here on somebody else's channel and tell them to shut up. Like, bro, that's all you got to say? You coming to the wrong person with that, bro. See, Wesley Snipes, you want to keep on playing. Wesley Snipes, keep on playing. Look at Cran say you wilding out. You know I'm doing you all type of ways. It don't make no sense. This is the stuff, bro. Okay, I'm gonna knock him off because I'm gonna keep Wesley. Y'all, which one would y'all say? Take Wesley and keep Cringe, or take which one y'all want? Which one should go first? Cringe, y'all, or Wesley? Wesley Snipes. Which y'all just said?
Both.
Which one first, y'all? He done ran. No, I'm finna ban your ass now. You can't come back. He said he could try to leave so he can come back. He tried to. Somebody said both. I'm finna knock them both out. Get you up out of here. Get you up out of here. These people got one ear and one eye. Like, bro, stop playing, man. You blind to the fact. Let's go, gang.
Katie has been extremely cooperative with authorities. I know I mentioned it already. I'm going to mention it again. And very cooperative with the Wells family, answering pretty much any question that they have about what happened. So
I mean, how did he know this, gang? How did dude know all of this, gang? How he know this stuff? I do know that they well connected to who sent dude, gang? I had to put this up here, Diamond. How does he know this, guy?
I don't know. He sound like he very intelligent. He sound like he did his research.
Well, you need to put it up so the whole gang can see it. That's why we winning over here, gang. So let's continue. Thank you. My general is in here, so it's really gonna get bad. Look, y'all. All I got to do is laugh. Nurse 59 is in the building, y'all. And she ready to put somebody on a stretcher. Said, damn. Hey, Nurse 59. The general is in the building, y'all. Yeah. So let's go, gang.
She seems to be very vocal, very confident, and very direct about what happened that day. I don't think the problem lies with Katie. I think the problem lies with something else and someone else.
I could describe Dylan in a million ways.
Now, this is why I popped him at, y'all. This is why I pop him at. This is what I do best. Diamond, watch. Put a one in the chat if y'all want me to pop him, y'all. Put a one in the chat. Watch how I popped him. Put a one in the chat if y'all want to see this. I told you I build. Put a one in the chat if y'all want to see somebody get exposed. I set this up right here for y'all to see. Okay, somebody put 111. Okay, y'all know I'm finna do them all type of ways. Now listen to this, y'all. And okay, September Virgo, watch this. Listen to what Warren says. This for all the trolls. This for all the trolls. Listen to what Warren says, gang. How long, purple flower. Look how he say how long he knew Nolan, y'all. Listen, y'all. I got him.
I think the problem lies with something else and someone else.
Watch this, Diamond.
I could describe Nolan in a million ways. I mean, Nolan was not just a best friend of me, but he was a brother. I grew up through elementary school and even our freshman year of college.
What did he say? How long he knew Nolan, gang? Diamond gang? Since what, y'all?
Elementary.
And what else? Middle school, high school, even to college, Band-Aid gang. But he told a lie. Because listen.
From your perspective, absolutely not. I mean, Nolan's been a great friend of mine since 8th grade. We loved him dearly.
What? I need to stop, y'all. September. Y'all, let's go back here and this man right here. These folk. That's that dope, y'all. Let me show you what dope will do to you, gang. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what the cocaine. What the cocaine do to you. They mad. This is what the cocaine do to you. Listen what he said, y'all. We can't make this shit up. Man, they gay. I love exposing people.
What else?
I could describe Nolan in a million ways. I mean, Nolan was not just a best friend of me, but he was a brother. I grew up through elementary, middle school, high school, and even our freshman year of college. From your perspective, absolutely not. I mean, Nolan's been a great friend of mine since 8th grade. We loved him dearly.
Since the 8th grade? That's it. You said elementary, middle school, all that, gang. And now you said just the 8th grade. Mate, which one is he, gang? So here is Tyrone say he high. Somebody better call Tyrone. Call him. Tell him come on and pack your shit. We finna make him pack his shit. Now look, y'all. Now this right here, this tell it all, and everybody know it. They playing. See, they playing with us. Look how he playing.
Really?
I don't trust him at all.
So, yeah, no one was
Look,
like
this how you know they playing. Look. Because they thinking in their mind that our parents is rich, and whatever these rich folks done told them, this doofy right here, this dope fiend right here, he think they finna get off. Nolan is unalive, and he say we real good friend, and he laughing it off. So look, y'all, look at this. Watch this.
brother to us.
Look how he look right there. He say he like a brother to us. Look at this, y'all. This tell it all. This big shit. Big shit pop.
And a great friend of mine since 8th grade. We loved him dearly.
Look, they want to laugh.
So, yeah, no one was like a brother.
Look at that, gang. For real, gang. But look, let's go.
To us, and I can say without a doubt,
so y'all can see this shit for real. Look,
nobody wants to know.
Playing. Look at they playing. Look at him. He playing, bro. Look at he playing. He want to laugh right there, bro. He think that they finna walk away because they got all type of ties and connections, gang. He thinking, oh, we finna get away with this, y'all. Yeah, he thinking they finna get away.
He might have been the main one doing something.
That's
why
say
when
that.
he sat there and say, "Oh, well, he's like a brother," and then turn around, Warren looked at him like, "You're lying."
But I do got the part. Listen, what I do got the part. See, you gonna have to remember, gang, when that funny ass attorney that looked like a cartoon that they got, that weird looking motherfucker that say go that dude, he specifically leaves him out of it. Did y'all see that? Wait till I show y'all that. He says, if you're lying, he said, Morgan, if you're lying on Jax, I swear to God, he said it. I got it. He said, Morgan, if you're lying on Jax and Warren, then you're going to be held accountable. I can't make this shit up. Did you hear what I said, Diamond?
Yep.
Did you hear that part? Or did you hear that?
Letting Morgan know that he's watching him.
Did you see that part?
That. Yeah, I saw it.
All right. I believe you lying, but it's cool.
No,
I believe you lying.
I haven't seen it. No, I'm not
going. All right, let me show it to you then. Well, why you lying, Diamond?
Because I was sitting here.
You might as well just got up there on the stage with them people then.
No, because I think I have seen it because I've seen this interview. So look.
So wait a minute. No, don't try to do like that. Don't do that. Why you lie though, Diamond? You just lied.
Not really, because I actually did watch the video, but I'm a little tired right now. So don't mind me. I'm a little exhausted. So don't.
No, you blame it on you.
I barely think straight because I've been up all day. So
this
that's why
nigga lying on YouTube.
I might not have seen it. Okay, but anyway, I've seen the whole interview, so I have heard it.
She lied. Now she trying to. Where you from? Ocean Springs, bro.
Morgan is the real suspect right now. If you look at his facial expressions, how he's given away clearly that whatever they told him to say before the interview, he completely bombed it, and he looked like he wanted to swallow his spit because he knew that he was about to be in trouble after this interview. If you look at how they looked at him. I mean, Warren looked at him like he's got to get an earful after the interview.
That part.
So,
y'all just heard Diamond lying real time. But watch this, y'all. But this is the other part. This is the part that y'all need to pay attention to. Watch.
To us, and I can say without a doubt, nobody wants to know what happened to him more than we do.
Pay attention.
I mean, we want to know what. I mean, Nolan was.
Now pay attention to when he's. Now pay attention to Warren. This how you know, gang. They all cap. Watch Warren actually shake his head like, hell nah. Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
Like a brother to all of us. I mean, we loved him dearly.
Ooh, that hurt.
Secret and vendetta.
Watch this, y'all. That hurt. You know I gotta dig it in. Look, y'all.
What happened to him more than we do. I mean, we want to know what.
I mean, Nolan was like a brother to all of us. I mean, we loved him dearly.
Ooh, tell me that didn't say a lot right there, gang. And we got all these trolls over here talking that shit. Now watch this. Now look at this. Now watch him shake his head though. This is what killed the game. Look.
So yeah, Nolan was.
Ooh. So you didn't have no love for Nolan, Warren? Warren, you didn't have no love.
And he's probably still mad at Warren for whatever. I mean,
no,
not
Warren, you mean at
Nolan. Nolan. I'm sorry. I told
whatever happened, you right, Diamond. He's still mad at Nolan.
He's still mad at Nolan for
Nolan
whatever
must have sucked his ass in the eye before he went out. Nolan popped his ass a good time or two.
The man is looking in space like he wants to say something so bad but can't. Look at his eyes. He ain't even looking at the dude the boy that's talking. He looking into space. He ain't looking at Officer Tater Tot. He looking in space because he really wants to go off. Because whatever Morgan just said pissed him off.
Somebody put Southern Breeze put, that's called, this is new, y'all. Remember this, that's called tongue in cheek. Meaning the person takes this as a joke. We just learned something there. Body language is very telling. Absolutely.
Well, I better not ever see nobody do that tongue motion around me.
Right. Somebody put, he looks like you talking too much. But I'm wondering, like, why would he even make this gesture knowing that social media is on their butt? Like, why?
It's because they were probably forced to do this interview by those two attorneys.
By the elites.
They were forced to do the interview. Now, mind you, any common sense attorney, just like that attorney Tyler Cox gonna say, "Oh, And nobody will make them do a lie detector test, even though Officer Tater Tot said that they did do somewhat
Not
of
all of them. Remember, he didn't
not
take it.
all of them, but some
Warren,
of
the
them
only one
did.
that did not take the stress test. All of
Was
them took a
Warren.
test, but
Yep.
Warren. Hit the light.
But Warren.
If we gonna tell it all.
But Cox said that they would never let them do any type of lie detector test because it's admissible in court.
So he shakes his head, Band-Aid game. But listen, let's continue to track.
Like a brother to us.
Look.
And I can say
Look how he looked down. Warren, report your ass to the principal's office, bro. And see what I did, I zoomed it in. I ain't do it like the rest of them did. I want to see your face, boy. Boy, I want to see your face. I want to see every little bit of what you had done did, bro. I see you looking down. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. You going down, boy. That's what you get for trying to sign up with that Knights of Columbus. And you fucked up.
Warren is filled with anger. You can look and tell that the man. You can tell that he is filled with some type of rage, and I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody said that Warren was in a mental health facility at some point. If that's true, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys have any knowledge of this, because someone had brought it to my attention that Warren has so-called had been in a facility for a short period of time recently.
At this time, Warren is shaking in his boots, gang. Somebody said shout out to Tatum. Shout out to Tatum, whatever side you want, because if it wasn't for Tatum, we wouldn't have this. So thank you, Tatum, even though you were sent out. Yeah, we're glad
thank
you
you,
sold
Tater
out.
Tot.
You sold it. You sold out, but you gave it to us for free. So what you did, you gave it to me for free. I don't know what you did to them other people. Because see, what I did, I took the shit and just did you all type of ways, Tatum. I'm glad you don't know about me. I would love to get on your platform and drag your ass, boy. I drag the hell out of your ass, boy. Tatum, I hope you watching, because you know I drag you. Put me on the channel. Because I do you all type of ways. See, what you did was you helped us. You helped us, gang. Everybody
Yeah, they
don't be
would
mad
gonna
at
have
Tatum.
Officer Tater Tot do this interview because he is a black male. They like, well, we're talking about a black man, so let's just have Tatum do it. Tater Tot.
But you know how he's gonna pivot. Y'all know how he gonna pivot, right? When these boys get convicted, he gonna turn around and take the credit and say, "Oh, that's how I did it. I set it up like that." Yeah, man, get your dumb ass up.
Yeah, he's
Tatum,
just
I'm already calling bullshit because
weird
that's what you gonna say,
individual.
gang.
Yeah, he is
That's what he
definitely a
gonna
weird
say, y'all.
individual. He's always gonna try to take credit for things that he ain't do. The only thing that he did do was put them on the line on the forefront. But if Officer Tatum knew anything about law, he wouldn't even agree to them even making any statements to the public in the first place, because everything can be used against them in courts.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to be a former law enforcement, you would think that he would know that, right? So that means that this was done on purpose.
Yep.
To throw off public opinion.
And Band-Aid gang, just stick around for a minute. Because I'm going to show you what these people be doing. Yeah. I'm going to show you what these people and how they be talking and how they want to blend up people up in a wood chip machine up there in Ocean Springs. You know, I got to give y'all a gem for tonight. I got to give you something that ain't nobody else showed you. I'm just saving it. I'm saving it, gang. Let's get through with the commentary before we get there. Let's go. You can't feed a baby steak. Let's go.
Without a doubt, nobody wants to know what.
The way I see it is they have one of two choices. One, they can make things right, or two, I leak everything.
Oh, did he just drop a dream? Now, this is the part that Diamond lied about. This is what Diamond lied about, gang. Diamond lied and said she saw this.
I probably probably did. I probably didn't. Hell, I've been busy and I've been up
Okay,
all
we're
day.
gonna have to put Diamond on the lie detector test, bro. Like, all right, Diamond. So check this out, Diamond Gang. Check this out, chat. Listen, I want y'all to pay attention to now how the attorney X out Morgan and calls out Morgan. Listen to this, y'all.
Intentionally excluding all the other people on the boat, all the other people that went to the beach. And you might notice he conveniently left out the brother in all of this. Aren't you also representing his brother? And
Morgan.
yet you intentionally say stuff like this.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax, if you lied.
Boom. Hit the like button. Now tell me that you Panda is now. Shouts out to Panda not watching my channel. Because for one, we the one that now she's calling Morgan his brother. She wasn't calling him his brother before. Am I right or wrong, Diamond Gang? She didn't call that out before, did she? Until I brought out that Morgan is Warren's brother, gang. For those that don't know, they brothers, bro. But they hiding that. So where does you gonna let the other brother stab out the other brother, gang? So Warren is going against his own brother, gang. A lot of y'all don't know that Warren and Morgan got the same goddamn mama. But what about the other brother? Do he got the same mama too? So let's track. Morgan and Warren are brothers, gang. The mother name is Katie Hudson Seymour. Morgan name is Morgan Seymour, gang. We can't make this up, gang. So why would the attorney at this point, let's dig deep. Why would, so somebody here, see, look, y'all. Somebody is going to roll. This is a sign right here. So listen, Diamond, this is going to let you know that the foundation is getting ready to crumble. And it crumbled about a week ago. But see, we wasn't paying attention to that. We wasn't paying attention. Why did this attorney, and why is Morgan letting the attorney throw his own, why is Warren letting the attorney throw his own brother under the bus? Look, y'all. We can't make it up. Listen, y'all gonna hear this for the first time. You're gonna hear it good.
All the other people that went to the beach. And you might notice he conveniently left out the brother in all of this. Aren't you also representing his brother? And yet
his brother? See, y'all didn't know that. She wasn't speaking that until I just been putting it out here. I've been talking about it for the last 2 days. That they brothers. Now listen to this, y'all. This is what the attorney say.
You intentionally say stuff like this.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax, what the fuck is going on? Morgan, if you lied about Jax, now listen what the attorney's saying.
If you lied about Warren, we're gonna get you.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. I could turn my live off right now. I could turn my live off right now. If that is not the fucking shit right there, gang, what is? Hit the like button. Thank you, Nurse 59, for the jewels. I love you so much. Listen, y'all, did you hear that? He said, we're going to get you. Was that a threat? Was that a threat, gang? One more time.
Also representing his brother, and yet you intentionally say stuff like this.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax, if you lied about Warren, we're gonna get you.
Damn. Diamond, I'm gonna stop right there. What you think about that, gang?
He's unprofessional, unethical.
Was that a threat, y'all?
It was definitely a threat, and what attorney you know would just for sure say, I don't know these guys, but I'm 100% know that they're telling me the truth. They don't know nothing. What it is he was sent to put fear in these boys.
To intimidate all of them.
Yep, he was sent to intimidate these boys. 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 Yep, he was sent to intimid
So we're gonna stop right there and do them all type of ways. Hold on. I need to enlighten the people. Ooh, Diamond. Ooh, that's it. So we know the hat that he wearing on is the Cox hat, right? Carl Cox. So we know who the mayor is, right? And that they play with boys, right?
Yep.
We know that the Knights of Columbus have multiple charges of playing with boys, right? I'm not gonna say allegedly, it's out there. I can say allegedly, I can use that word, but it's out there. We put it out there. Go watch my lives and see. Multiple charges for playing with boys. The mayor is a 3rd degree Knights of Columbus. Knights of Columbus got a temple in the middle, right down there where he was going, in Ocean Springs. His name is Mayor Robert Bobby Cox. Then we got Tyler Cox, and his firm is where, y'all? Biloxi, Mississippi. They bring this bully down there that works for who, gang? Let's track. Donald Trump. So Trump sends this retarded dude down there. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. Gang. Let's enlighten the people. We're gonna go back to this video. So let's see what they do. Let's do what we do best. Let's enlighten the people. The Knights of Columbus. So the Knights of Columbus, right here, multiple lawsuits, multiple crimes. Now let me. This is okay. They got child abuse lawsuits. Knights of Columbus. Okay, they got one where they was messing with 100 boys. Now this is the stuff they got. Financial embezzlement incidents. Yeah. Civil insurance lawsuits, right? But they get their money off of what, y'all? Life insurance, right, Diamond Gang? Then they got a lawsuit right here. Lawsuit accused
Insane.
Right. Okay. So here, look at this one. Sexual abuse against Knights of Columbus, embezzlement. Knights of Columbus facing allegations, fraud right here. Fraud, deception, theft, broken promises. Knights of Columbus. Okay. Look, Knights of Columbus suit claims sex abuse cover up. Knights of Columbus. Okay. And we drop this. The Knights of Columbus. So we go back and enlighten the people that they're going to start talking about this next. So let's give another review for the 100 and some people. This is about the Knights of Columbus. This is not all about what y'all thinking it's about. I'm keep trying to tell y'all people. So the mayor of Ocean Springs name is what? Right here, y'all. Bobby Cox. His name is Bobby Cox. Right there. He is right here. What is he, y'all? A 3rd degree member of the Knights of Columbus. That's the mayor. So y'all looking for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub. I do this, gang. So he's a 3rd degree member of the Knights of Columbus. Do your research. So he's a 3rd degree. It goes up to 4 degrees of the Knights of Columbus. Okay. So let's go back and enlighten our people. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's Google map. Let's Google map, gang. Let's stop playing with them and show the people what this is all about. I always run it through my live because you never know who peeking through the window, or you never know who on TikTok, who might get the information and run with it. But that's what we want to do. And that's what I do. I just duck behind the radar. I just duck on them. I just duck for a minute so I don't get in trouble. I said, damn. So now, Band-Aid Gang, let's see what they do. Let's type in. Let's go over here. Keep that up there. Watch this. I'm finna bring the screen up. Now watch this, gang. Watch this. Here, hold on, I'm gonna let this come up so we can enlighten some more people. Right, babe? Here it is. Oh, matter of fact, if you want me to be the weatherman, yeah, it's raining down there and down there too. They got some bad weather going on down there in Ocean Springs right now. So we know he's a 3rd degree Knights of Columbus, right? And we know what the Knights of Columbus do. They got charges of messing with boys. So we know that he's a 3rd degree, right? And there's some more people I'm gonna bring to the forefront, but I had to take my time because I had some truck issues, right? So we're gonna drop this, right? So we're gonna drop that and show y'all that. So I'm gonna go back and show y'all this. This is why people fucks with us, right? Where's Diamond at with her lying ass? She done dropped off. She's embarrassed. Okay, so now we're gonna go right here, Band-Aid gang. We're gonna look right here, gang. Here is Ocean Springs. Ooh, Dove, you need to stay out these people business. Right down at the bottom, it's Horn Island, gang. Horn Island is right there, that little island that's sitting off right over there. And where did they go on the boat? And then they said they stopped up under the bridge, gang. So they came up here and they rode the boat. But I want y'all to pay attention where they stopped the boat up under the bridge. But I want you to pay attention to that right there, Band-Aid gang. I want you to pay attention to that right there. Right. So as you pay attention to that right there, right here, right there off Washington Street, you got who? Hit the like button, gang. There it is. The Knights of Columbus. The mayor. And I found another Cox that I was going to show y'all a little bit later. But I got to keep the show rocking. Y'all looking for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub. How many times I got to tell you I already broke this case, gang? And that's why you see all boys. And see, the sad part of it is, gang, when I tried to go down and get a ground view, I tried to go on Washington Street right over here. All right. And I went to third party and it won't let me over there by the building. My whole thing go up in the sky. You know why it goes up in the sky? Because, and you know, if you do go Google Earth, it lets you go all the way next to the building and everything. It won't let you go up in there, gang. I swear to God, it won't let you go over here where these two cars at. The arrow goes up in the sky. And I was wondering why I was doing that, right? So I went over here because, you know, I'm nosy. Yeah, I'm nosy. I get all in your shit. And I said, what's making the GPS not let me go in front of the building? Why is it doing that? So then I said, I went over here. Right over here. Right here. I went right here. And I said, damn. Look at that big ass cell phone tower. They got a cell phone base. Look at that big ass tower right here, gang. Look at this big ass thing to intercept everything right here, bruh. Look right there, gang. They got the big 5G tower right here, gang. They don't want you to know what's going on over there. They got all of that. I said, damn, bro. They over there blocking the signal, playing with the weather. There it is right there. Did I mention that? I sure did. They sure. So then let's go down to the road. Let's see what it do. Let's see what's going down over there. Yeah, let's go over there and get in their business, Band-Aid gang. Let's go over there to the Knights of Columbus and try to get in their business again. Because I think, let's see what this do. Gang. We're going to go down there and look at the ground view. I want to see what's going on in the front. So see what it do to me? You see what it do to me? It won't let me over there. Look, it won't let me all the way over there. So let's go down. It won't let me over there, gang. See, I'm trying to go to the street view. Let me go back. It won't let me. When does it start doing this, gang? When you're trying to do third party? Let's see. Let's get on down in there. Let's get on down in there. Let's see what they got going on. Look. Okay, look what it's doing to us. See? They don't want me on that street. So let me try to go down to the street. Let's get on down to the street, gang. They don't want me over there. They don't want the gang over there. Let's find out, gang. Let's go over here. Let's see what these niggas got going on in their yard. So this is gonna be the museum. Let me hit the street. So let's go down to the street. Let's see what they do. See, they go Ocean Spring. Look, y'all. They don't even want to let me down there, bro. Usually any other time, don't we be down there, Angel? It don't want to let us on the street, gang. Look, they don't want to let us on the street, gang. We want to know what's going on over here, gang. It don't want to let us down there, gang. Hit the like button. Thank you. It's programmed not to see. So let's keep trying though. Let's see. I want to let my people know. So I'm gonna try to get on down here. Let's try to get down on the street. Look at the cell phone tower over here to the left, y'all. What is this place called? CPN Caitlin Lane. Okay, let's get down here. Let's go down right here. View Street. Okay, let us down. There we go. Okay, let's go down here. We on Washington, y'all. Let's go down Washington. Look, y'all. Hitting the button. Usually it let me go forward. Look, y'all. Okay. Look, y'all. She don't want to let me go nowhere. Let it register. Let's go down this street. Is this how you go forward, Angel? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Watch this, y'all. Come on, let us go on down there. Okay, let's see exactly where we at. Okay, Knights of Columbus is down here, y'all. So we gonna keep going. Knights of Columbus is over here to the right. So let's go on over there. Let's go. Okay. Let it register some more. Let it clear up some more. And last time I seen it had a white SUV with tinted windows coming off the street. So let's go. Let it clear up. We finna go over there. Look at all this weird shit going on down this little back street. See, this is why I believe they took Nolan down here, ducked off into this damn building. But you know me. It's coming up. It's a school bus. It'll let you get by the school bus. I think that's over there to the right. It's a yellow school bus. But when you try to turn and go up in there, your whole GPS thing goes straight to the sky. It won't let you go up to the front. See, it's taking a minute. Come on, gang. Let us go one more block. We need to go off. 20 more steps. 100 feet. Come on. That's all we need. Let us get up 100 feet, gang. Come on. Come on. Move, arrow. Why you won't let us? See, it won't let us up there. Come on. Stop playing with us. Let's go. Let's go. One more push. Okay. One more push. See, look, y'all. It won't let me get that third push. Won't let me go. We stuck on stupid. Won't let us go over there. Yeah, they didn't put an arrow in the street. Look at the X. They got an X in the street. They don't want us over there. They don't want the gang over there. They don't want the gang over there, gang. They don't want us over there. They don't want us there. But I'm going to keep that up and I'm going to bring that down. So now y'all know. Big operation. Diamond, come back up here. Big operation. Big operation, gang. Big operation. There she go. You see that, Diamond? They won't even let us over there, gang.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was sitting there watching you. You were trying to get it to move, and it was not letting you do anything.
That's what I'm saying. We know. I know. Y'all go do your own research. Now we got at least 140 some people trying to see. Go to your Google Earth, type it in. Knights of Columbus. Go look at. Type in Knights of Columbus sex trafficking. Knights of Columbus. How do they make their money? Type in many things about Knights of Columbus, and I got some more stuff I'm finna show y'all too. So look at this. Look at this. Let me show you this. And then we're gonna go back to end the commentary. So let me show y'all this. This breaking news too. Listen how they talk over there. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. Now look, this some more shit. September Virgo. Watch this. So this is with the dude that was involved with the Knights of Columbus and what he did. This another dude. Watch this dude. It's loading up. Watch this game. He trying to tell y'all, I'm gonna leave these people alone, bro. At a certain point in time. But at the end of the day, wait till this load up. Here it is. Now look. Okay, come on. Hurry up and load up, gang. Let my people see what's going on. It's loading up. It's just doing it slow. Hit the like button while y'all in here. Double tap the screen. What it say? Diamond, can you hear me? Put a one in the chat. Okay, she can hear me.
I can hear you. Hey,
Okay.
everybody, put diamonds in the chat. Diamonds in the chat. Diamonds in the chat, you guys.
Put the diamonds
selfish.
in the chat. Diamond.
Diamond gang.
Diamond gang. Put them diamonds in the chat, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna see what they're gonna let me do. Let me see what they're gonna let me. They playing with me. They playing with my channel.
Facebook take a long time to load.
Okay, so look at this, y'all. I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna bring it up this way so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Let's do a different route and let's see if it'll load up different. So right here, where that right here.
Which one?
Okay, Knights of Columbus crimes. Okay, Ocean Springs. It should have said Knights of Columbus crimes. Y'all type that in too. Knights of Columbus crimes in Ocean Springs.
Thank y'all.
So watch this, y'all. Look at this police deputy. Look, Ocean Springs deputy killed on the line of duty. Additional, he was a member of what, y'all? Let's see it. Look at the officer. Look at this, y'all. You see this diamond? Right here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right here. Ocean Springs, Mississippi, deputy killed on line of duty. His name was Scott Fine. We got to look him up. Additional, he was a Knights of Columbus. This was an officer. So then this dude right here, they called him Cecil Raymond Trey, right? Cecil Raymond Trey, 12 counts of child exploitation. So can you hear me, Diamond? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. If y'all can hear me. See, they playing with my channel. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Put a 1 in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. They doing it again. Just got 2 of me up, man. Move. All right, put a 1 in the. Okay, thank y'all. Hold on, those might be old ones. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. They playing with my channel. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm gonna have to get off of that. Mic check, mic check. Gotta go out, come back in. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. All right, y'all can hear me. Okay, now we back in action. All right. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting. This is really okay. Thank y'all. Okay, thank you. Okay, Diamond Gang says she's exhausted. But I want to thank Diamond Gang. Thank y'all for the diamonds in the chat. That's my co-host, and she's a mug. I love her to death, bro. We rock and roll. Along with Angel, she's definitely the motherfucker that set all of this up. So I can't forget my bae. So let's go ahead and show you guys this real quick. This hopefully it worked right now. See, when I get off in a business, they start to do me all type of ways. So let's slow up because we over in some shit. So here it is. Let's get over here. Let's get over here, gang. So the deputy, he was y'all see it's highlighted. He was a member of the Knights of Columbus. So we know the police be involved, right? Okay. So we know the police be involved. Okay. So we know, see, they were looking for Nub in all the wrong places. So up here, let's get into Tyrone. Tyrone, okay, right here. Where that? Okay, let me see where he at. Was it right here? Sexual abuse, Tyrone. And it was a Facebook. That was the deputy. But it's a lady. Okay, this is the lady. It's a lady. Her name is, hold on, y'all. Let me get to her. It was a woman. Sexual abuse, Knights of Columbus. Ocean Springs. Okay. It's a lady. Yeah, it's a lady. Okay. From Ocean Springs. Okay, this is her. Right here, y'all. So let's look at this. Check this out. Look at her. Now, this woman was a teacher, right? This lady was a teacher, and she was messing with boys. But y'all gotta check out. If it don't show up, I'm just gonna explain it to you. But now you guys know where to look. So now you guys know where to look. So it's not like I'm doing it for nothing. Now you guys know exactly because you guys seen where I was looking at, right? But I want y'all to go to that specific one. But it's taking long to load. They don't want me to get into their business. But it's this specific lady. She was a teacher, right? And she was molesting kids in school. So I'm gonna say allegedly, but it's explaining this to you. But it's on Facebook. So what I did was I went inside the chat and I started reading what the people were saying in the chat, Band-Aid Gang. Bruh, y'all go do your own research and go look it up. Y'all see it's gonna be under WLOX. Okay. So y'all see that because it's taking so long to load. If it keep taking long, I'm gonna just continue to play the commentary. Thank you, Nurse 59. So what's gonna happen? I went into the comment section. Man, you should see the people in there talking about all the little crimes that be going on in Ocean Springs that y'all don't know about. And all the people are saying this ain't nothing new. They've been doing this and they've been doing that. I'm like, wow, I'm reading. But it was a Pacific person. His name is Jojo. His name is Jojo. His name is Jojo Cox. Jojo Cox. What name is that Max with? That matches with the mayor. His name is Cox. And go read what he do. He be building houses and stuff like that. And in the beginning, he talking all right. Then he with a black dude out in the cotton fields, and he like, yeah, I be out here picking cotton. Right, that's what he said. But he got the black dude grabbing the cotton with him. And then as you go further down the timeline, you should see how he talking about Mexican people, gang. He talking about the brown people. They come and take our jobs. The brown people. There she go. There she go. There it is. There it is. There it is. So this lady right here, look, breaking news. Former Ocean Springs educator is in custody after police say that she had sexual relations with a student. Olivia Maurice Smith is charged with sexual battery. Look at this, y'all. Entrapment of a child to meet for sexual purposes. So she wanted to meet with a child for sexual purposes, right? She was a teacher at Ocean Springs Middle School and was most recently assistant principal. So she was an assistant principal, gang. Her bond was set at $100,000, right? At a probable cause of hearing in Jackson County. Okay, but let's go to the comments section, gang. Now look at these people, bro. Okay. Look, okay, look at we read. But then as we keep on going, horrifying, this is the school that Nolan went to. Go Greyhounds. Y'all see he went to that school. Not a surprise. Somebody puts this is not a surprise. Prayer for the children and family. Okay. Somebody put right here. How many from Ocean Springs does that make? Okay. So as I'm going down, look what these people put. Like this is signs and symbols. Looks, nobody's child is safe over there. And they talk about Gulfport. You see that? So look, they put them in the grinder. Look, they want to put you in the grinder. Jessica Hart Parker want to put you in the grinder. Ocean Springs ain't been the same since finesse 2 times, blah, blah, blah. The teacher, okay. So we gonna keep going. Anything, now keep going. Let the rest load up, and I'm gonna get to this guy, right? But it's a lot of grinding machines. They gonna start throwing up a lot of, like they put bodies. Look. Devils is working overtime. They praying for the children. Let's keep going till I find his name. Look, somebody put FKKKKKK, 100,000 bonding, how the racist, okay. Ocean Spring is on demon time, for real. This 4 weeks ago, they on demon time. Now look, this is all 4 weeks ago. So look, let's get to this man. His name is Cox. Y'all go read this stuff for yourself. It's more stuff if you dig, gang, that they talking bad. Greyhounds lead the way. What is the principle of this? Okay, somebody trying to defend it. What is the principle of this? When we get to Cox, look at this guy. So remember the Cox law firm, Tyler Cox, is in Gulfport. So I truly believe that it's coming up, that this dude is related. And you got Robbie Knight. I thought this was allegedly probably the damn mayor, because he's a Knight. His name is Robert. I'm like, okay, I do some all kind of religious shit. But I'm looking for this particular guy named JoJo Cox. And I believe they're related. But he's a racist. So I know, look, y'all just read. When you go through this rabbit hole and start reading all these comments, I'm not stopping now, you're going to start seeing a lot of grinders. Like they basically subliminally talking about they'll put your ass in a grinder. It's a lot of people, they start sharing that picture of the grinding machine, like grind up your bones and stuff. But this is typical behavior in Ocean Springs. When you start reading the comments, it's the typical behavior that what goes on in Ocean Springs. This is nothing new. These lynchings, it's definitely a whole bunch of sexual molestation people that's been caught in this town. Human sex trafficking. Yes, I can't make this shit up, y'all. And everything is connecting to, and don't forget that whole yacht boat. Remember they said they got a boat crew down there. Okay, view hidden comments. But again, Y'all just go find it for yourself. I'm not going to just keep going down that rabbit hole with you. It's there. Y'all see it in real time, basically what goes on in that town. Okay. So y'all see what's going on in that town. So it is definitely the Knights of Columbus. They're definitely behind a lot of this. All of these people that's connected to the Knights of Columbus. It's not just this boat club that they're talking about. They're throwing you off with the boat club that's in Ocean Springs, that everybody's a member of, this yacht club. I think that's what it's called, the yacht club. But the yacht club, as you see, is definitely the Knights of Columbus. And you just seen a police officer that's down with the Knights of Columbus, and you seeing the charges. So let's not, we're not gonna let them play us. People that's watching now, you definitely getting some real breaking news information. But most of my people, they know, and I just lead it there. Lead you there. I can't make you drink, but at the same time, there it is for you. There's more stuff I'm gonna put out. I'm finna start dissecting the people, but for the most part, I just wanted to let me go ahead and finish this live and do the commentary. And again, shouts out to Diamond Gang. Let me find it. Where is it? Right here. Angel, where's that at? We just had it. Okay, tonight's live. Let's go, gang. So let's go, Band-Aid gang.
And you're going to be hauled into court. You're going to be held accountable. And it's going to be very painful. And what I would say to the people who have done that is,
hold on. So this threat is going to Morgan, y'all. He threatens Morgan, but for some reason, Jack feels it more than Morgan. Look, y'all.
If you lied about Jax, if you lied about Warren, we're going to get you. And you're going to be hauled into.
So at this time, the way these four boys are looking, they know they're being threatened by allegedly Donald Trump and them organization. Donald Trump had to bring one of his guys down there to Ocean Springs because they done fucked up the infrastructure, these little boys, and now all these lawyers and all these connected people that are connected that had to make this cover up is in deep trouble. So they send this guy down here to threaten these young boys, allegedly, because you hear him literally threaten Morgan.
Conveniently left out the brother in all of this. Aren't you also representing his brother? And yet you intentionally say stuff like this.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax, he's clearly saying it. Look how serious these boys know they in trouble. Hit the like button. Thank you. You can give them knowledge, but you can't make them think. And I love that one right there. I love that one. I'm going to put that in my book. I'm stealing that from you, gang. Purple Blood. I'm stealing that from you, Flowers. Now, listen, y'all. This is a literally threat. Look how serious these boys know it is. Look.
If you lied about Warren, we're going to get you. And you're going to be hauled into court. You're going to be held accountable. And it's going to be very painful. And
what? So it's going to be very painful. So when he said it's very painful, I want y'all to pay attention to Jax in the middle. Jax know they fucked up. The big boys is down there. The big boys of the KKK, the same people that you tried to get into, this group, they on your ass. Look how Jax in the middle look when he say it's going to be painful.
Jax, if you lied about Warren, we're going to get you. And you're going to be hauled into court. You're going to be held accountable. And it's going to be very painful. And what I would say to the people.
Boom, look at him. Man, lock these boys up, gang. Lock these boys up, bro. You say you're going to be locked up? It's going to be painful? Come on, man. They done scared the shit out of these boys. Come on, gang. Let's go.
People who have done that is now's your chance. If you want to apologize and retract before you find yourself in court, you should probably do that now.
I don't know who made these pictures here, but look, this just goes to show you how they fake this shit. They forgot to make his fucking shorts the same color over here they were. You can't make this shit up, y'all. They forgot to change the boy's shorts. It's the same, supposed to be dude. See the little red bead necklace, same white hat. They forgot to Photoshop the britches. They sure did. That's how lame these suckers are, y'all. It's that freaking bad. Truly, it's that freaking bad.
All right, y'all. You see the Edmondsons. They've been here before. Y'all have been reincarnation. It's true. People come back, okay? And they join the same societies by accident, coincidence, or Mason recruiting. She's from the ring. She passed away. But look at the dates, right? The ring. There is a ring, like the Jeffrey Epstein ring. There's rings of people that have connections. And then they have connections and more connections. And those connections come back to the other connections. Just start Googling the Freemasons and different societies these people are in. You'll start to see like it might be accidental that they meet, but when every time you come back to Earth, the same people are in charge, guess what? You got the same privileges. So when people say, no reparations, it doesn't matter, they weren't slaves, ha, 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 blah, 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 blah. If I stole your grandpa's house and then I die and my kids have your grandpa's house, you're going to have to give my grandpa's house back.
Hit the like button, y'all.
So, reparations need to be paid because reincarnation is real, or else we're just going to be in this loop.
Yes, ma'am. I did see him when I was out there on the island.
Can you recall?
So are we Band-Aid gang? Put a 1 in the chat. Are we supposed to, Nurse 59, are we supposed to trust the mom? How are we supposed to take this nudge that she gives her son? The one that saw Nolan once on the island. But when all this fight was breaking out, he never saw his best friend again. That's why I think that this family is low-key suspect, gang. I don't care what y'all think. Don't be blinded to be because no, bro. This man said that he did see Nolan on the island, right? And that's it. When he got on that boat to push Trayston, Nolan seeing this dude pushing Trayston, which both of these two guys are supposed to be Nolan's best friend, right? Both of these, now remember, right after this why it don't make no sense. This is why I'm finna cook at right here. When this fight is breaking out, right? Because Trayston said he asked Nolan. 10 minutes later, he got into a fight. Now the fight is going on. Now they done got him on the boat. They done got Trayston on the boat. Javon is pushing Trayston back. Nolan's best friend. Two of Nolan's best friends. This is going on. All of a sudden, he pushing Trayston back. Nolan best friend. Where is Nolan when both of his best friends is fighting? So are we supposed to believe that Nolan was even there on that island? If Nolan is gone, how we know Nolan was even there on the island, gang? That all of this shit ain't count. Or if Nolan was already on that boat unalived and broke from there earlier. We don't know. We need the phone. We need the timestamp. We need the phone. That's why they want that phone. Until we get the phone gonna tell it all. So until we get the phone over here, Band-Aid gang, we ain't believing none of this shit, bro. Everything suspect. Because tell me it don't make no sense, gang. Y'all the two melanated, probably the only two. See, what they did was, this is what I believe. I believe a little bit of this. This just a little sprinkle. I believe they put this dude right here in the picture. Or if Nolan was already unalive, the dude with the big old hat right there. I wonder if this dude, the black dude with the white hat, was when Nolan was already unalive. And the reason why, now think about this, the reason why Javon thought Nolan was there, because they put this fake dude with this big ass hat on with them sunglasses and pretended that was Nolan, but that wasn't even Nolan the whole goddamn time. I'm just saying. Think about that, Angel. This dude right here with the big old hat on, black hat, like he covering up, hiding. What if Nolan? What if Nolan could have been already gone, and they brought this dude out here because Nolan was unalive the night before? Remember? Tell me that. Tell me why they bring this dude out here and get in a circle and pretend like this. I believe they pretended like this dude was Nolan. And that's why that could have been. Come on, gang.
You're right about that, babe. I was thinking the same thing. That they replaced another dude in the picture.
Replaced him.
Said that it was Nolan, but it really
Put a one in the
wasn't.
chat if it's making sense, gang. I can't make this up, bro. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat. Okay, I think y'all can. So was we supposed to believe this dude was Nolan? Because it don't make no damn sense that if both of Nolan's friends is there, where is Nolan at, gang? Then mind you, y'all, right after Tristan got in the fight, who else got in the fight? Warren's brother. I believe if Warren was there, he was fighting. If Nolan was there, he was fighting Warren's brother. And Warren's brother allegedly choked him out. And he didn't come back. Or if he did come back, when they got to the house, they could have did it again. Because we're hearing different stories. So I'm just saying, you can't believe none of this shit. Because who is this big hat motherfucker? And ain't no girls around. Who is this guy with these glasses on, the white dude that look like he ain't even got a goddamn nose? It ain't no females around, no nothing. Just a whole bunch of boys, which go back to the Knights of Columbus. And like Diamond said, was Nolan pledging to be in this group? And it went wrong? What the fuck? Exactly. Don't forget about Bart. Was Nolan pledging to be a part of the Knights of Columbus? Because we know that Officer Tatum was a part of the Knights of Columbus. Yeah, we got that too. Go type in, is Officer Tatum know about the Knights of Columbus? Yeah, he's affiliated with the Knights of Columbus, gang. Officer Tatum, gang. So was this a pledge? Was this a pledge and it went wrong? Because why ain't nobody telling, gang? Why ain't nobody telling? Why is Nolan's best friend not telling, but he can come back and say, he can come back and say this, gang. Javon can come back and say this though. Javon, when dude said that Javon left his phone on the boat, Javon come back and say, I was never on that boat, dude. Like, y'all stop it, bro. It's sick. I'm not going blank. My phone was only placed on that boat. I literally rode with parents and friends. What parents and friends, gang? Why you ain't with your main friend, Nolan, gang? And then Javon come up on the top left of the picture and say, he didn't deserve that shit. So what you mean? He didn't deserve what, gang? What are y'all scared? What are y'all acting scared to talk for, bro? How the fuck, how the fuck Nolan ain't nowhere around and all these altercations is happening right there, bro? Come on, man. That's why ain't nobody talking the way I'm talking, gang. Ain't nobody demonstrating the way I'm demonstrating, bro. So why now? Tell us what we supposed to think when you say that you saw Nolan and your mama hit you on the arm. Why?
I did see him when I was out there on the island.
Look, why your mama hit you on the arm like that when you say you did see him? And come on, gang. And then your mama changed the story and say she was talking to Warren at first. Then she say she wasn't talking to Warren. She was talking to Wyatt mostly. Man, all y'all suspect, bro. When she first told the story on here, she was talking to Warren. Now, since we popped that, now she turned around talking around. She barely talked to Warren. And she did all the talking to Wyatt. Which one is it, gang? Which one is it? We want to smoke them all out, gang. We want all they draws knocked off, gang. So why the mama, somebody give me an explanation. Why the mama hit him on the arm like that when he said he was there? Look, come on.
Yes, ma'am. I did see him when I was out there on the island.
Boom. What was he supposed to say? You didn't see him? Why she hit his arm, gang?
You recall seeing him at all that day?
Look.
Yes, ma'am. I did see him when I was out there on the island.
Oh, man. Somebody said, I believe this totally was a ritual, gang. It totally was a ritual. Too many things point to that. Absolutely. I believe those boys are highly connected and highly protected. Come on, gang. Thank you. Thank you. At least I know I'm not tripping. Maybe he was going to be a part of the fraternity, yes. And either it went wrong or it was purpose. Come on, gang. Now we cooking, gang. I'm not doing this alone. Thank y'all. Come on. What is we supposed to believe when the man said that he saw him, the mama hit him on the arm? And then she didn't just change the story and said, y'all been watching this in real time. I just played it yesterday. What she said, I barely talked to Warren, but Warren was there. But Warren said that he wasn't there. But he's there. But now you talking to all the Wyatt. But why? What make you want to hit him on the arm when he say that he did see Nolan?
That day?
Yes, ma'am. I did see him when I was out there on the island.
You're his.
And he tried to nudge his mama too. They both were trying to nudge each other. They were both trying to nudge each other. Which one first? Let's go, gang. I don't trust the mama. I don't trust the
friend. You were on the island on the 4th. You were on a different boat. Do you recall seeing him at all that day?
Look.
Yes, ma'am. I did see him.
Now the words in the streets is, this is the house that they went to get the phone from. This is the house of Jack Patello grandparents. To my understanding, the grandfather died in 2006 and the grandmother died this year, February.
So who he living there in the house with, gang? Who Jack's living with in the house, gang? Grandmama and granddaddy dead, gang. Grandmama and granddaddy and them dead, gang. So Jack's living in that mansion by himself, gang. Granddaddy dead, gang. Who living in the house with him, gang? If so, who he living with? We want to know who his mama and them, who his auntie and them, third, who living in the house, gang? Where's mama and them at, gang? If the grandmama and granddaddy dead, gang, who living in the house with him, gang? I say it, gang. Because we know everybody's spending the night over there the night before. Drinking, smoking, having sex with the girls in the pool. Because they never left the house. Yo, they never left the house. They was not over nobody's house night either. This the party house, bro. This the kicking it house, gang. Hit the like button. Put the one in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Somebody said Wyatt and Warren slanging that ski. Wyatt and Warren is slanging that ski, gang. Wyatt and Warren is slanging that ski, gang. Look at Warren, bro. He on that ski. He in the Appalachian Mountains, gang. He's still the same. He's snorting so much ski, bro. He almost the same color as it. He's snorting so much cocaine. His body white like that. He's snorting so much cocaine, allegedly. Look at his body, bro. Look at his body, gang. Somebody said Wyatt plugged. Somebody said Wyatt plugged into the Penn State gang. Ooh. Ask him how you know that. Ask him, is that factual, Angel?
Is that factual, y'all? He doing them drops, y'all. Why he so skinny, y'all? Put it in the chat. Why he so skinny? He doing something that he ain't supposed to be doing. Then at that, telling on himself. Yeah. But him doing that shit, he telling on himself at the same time while he on that stuff. Right, Dave?
Yup. What'd he say? He said, is it factual?
Mm-hmm. But him slinging factual.
Mama judge the supplier. Mama the judge the
Mm-hmm.
supplier. Look more like he's on that glass, like he on that meth. He methamphetamine. He methamphetamine, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He methamphetamine. Come on, gang, we whooping him
On that stuff.
in a different type of way. When you come on my channel, we whoop them in a different type of way. I ain't saying what all these other people saying. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it the way y'all see it. I ain't over here trying to play no games. What do you say right here? Gang said text messages just came out that Christina, Wales actually did. Wait a minute, hold on. What she did to these young men, she's going to get what's coming to her, karma. Don't play. Now, what is you talking about? We just seen. Now, gang, them texts, bro, you need to stop going over there to Officer Dickwad's channel, bro. What you talking about this stuff right here, bro? Did you read it right, gang? Don't come, bro. Stop it. You come over here again with that, bro. You talking about this, bro? Is you talking about this, bro? Is you talking about this dumb shit? What did she do, gang? This is not Warren's. This is not Nolan's phone. This is her phone. What phone conversations? This a regular conversation, bro. Stop, man. Get your mind right, bro. Come on, come correct. You talking about this? There's nothing in this that's wrong. Now I could see if she was talking to him on Nolan's phone. That's her phone, bro. What is you talking about? Come on, man. You gotta tighten up, or we gonna tighten you up. That's all I'm saying. No disrespect. Bruh, you talking about snorting lines, bro? Ain't nobody snorting no lines over here, bruh. What is you talking about? Bro, get your mind right. Bro, stop deflecting. Stop deflecting, bro. You don't make sense. And then you look weird. How you gonna come over here looking like goddamn a weirdo, bro? You come over here looking gothic and shit, bro, like a devil worshiper trying to make sense. Bro, you look at your profile picture, bro. Look at what is that, bro? It's why all the people that come over that's trying to defend these people be either dogs, they come over looking like pets, they come over looking like demons on their profile picture, bro. And we supposed to believe you, bro? Bro, you over there looking weird, bro. You staring off into the sunset with a wolf on the side of you, bro. Who are you, bro? Who sent you, bro? Who sent you over here, bro? The rest of them weirdos that come over here with puppies and shit and dogs and skeletons, you just as bad as them. And then you get mad when I do you all type of ways. You got a wolf staring off into the sunset, bro. What you looking at over there, bro? Look at us, bro. You can't even look a motherfucker in the eye on your profile picture, bro. Stop playing with me, gang. Don't come back over here with that dumb shit, bro. You fucking up my chat, gang. Disrespecting. And we're not holding on to that, bro. We dropping facts, bro. We dropping facts, bro. Come over here acting dumb like you 2 years old, like you just can't understand what we seeing. You come over here and look at this dumbass conversation and say breaking news. Christina mama gonna pay for it and all it is. Man, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? What the fuck wrong with you, bro? Now, it'd be different if you had something new. Saying that it was on Nolan's phone and she was talking. This her phone, dope fiend. Hell wrong with you, boy. You must be in that picture with the rest of them. Holding dick. You trying to hold dick, bro. Stop holding them people dick, bro. You want to hold dick. Let me hold your dick, bro. Stop holding Officer Tatum dick, bro. Get his nuts off your shoulders, bro. Don't come over here with that shit, bro. Make you feel bad about yourself. Man, stop playing with my channel. These people think they just come over here. I'm gonna just go over there and just say, it's breaking news. Man, get your dumb ass up out of here, bro. Do you all type of ways with the rest of these weirdos over there coming over here with lions and they pets and shit and hiding and shit. You dummies can't do nothing but hide, bro. Ain't nobody hiding around this motherfucker. We wide open, nigga. I ain't worried about getting my drawers knocked off. I'll go get me some more, nigga. Now what you talking about? Don't come back over here on my channel with that bullshit. Kick you in your ass every time. Knock the rubber out the elastic in your drawers. Don't you come over here with that shit no more, boy. Now let's get it in. Stop playing with my channel.
To my understanding, this is $1 million home, and Nolan and Warren spent the night here. This is where they went to get the keys from Jack's house. So when Warren is talking about my buddy, he talking about Jack's Patello. And when we went by my buddy house, he talking about this $1 million house that Jack's grandparents own, and both of them are deceased. Now, I don't know if Jack, however they calling him, lives here alone, if his parents live in this home with him, but this is where Christina pinned the cell phone. This is where Nolan spent the night at before they went to Horn Island on the 3rd. So every time Warren said my buddy, he talking about Jack's. Okay? I'm just putting this out here because we are trying to look under.
What I tell y'all, Band-Aid gang? See how they come over here looking, gang? Look how they come over here looking, gang. And they got the nerve to look how they come over here looking, gang. Look at this dude profile picture, bro. Look at this, gang. This how they come over here with the shit, gang. All of them people that be rooting for them lying ass kids, they come over here looking like this, bro. The devil with the horns cut off, gang. Stop playing with us, bro. Come on, man. We not taking you serious, bro. And the next person come over here looking like this, bro, man, just go ahead and knock them off, bro. Because we tired of these people coming over here with their dogs, demons, skulls, and all of this stuff, talking about we wrong and we lying, bro. Come on, man. You guys are demons yourself. Your profile tell on. You try to come over undercover. But you look even stupider. These people knocking your drawers off on TikTok. Stop playing with us. Let's go, Band-Aid gang.
Every rock to see what's really going on. Why Nolan Xavier Wells did not come back with everybody else, because I have some other information about Miss Goddamn. What her name is? That white one. What is that white woman name? Grace.
Take your time, OG.
The one who's with all of the theatrics and dramatic and
theatricals,
dramatizing everything. I can't call her name, but this bitch been dog whistling too. The Holy Spirit done let me on some information how she exposed how the police can get the fucking phone from Nolan Xavier Wells' family. I'll show that in another video. I can't go to sleep, so I'm digging in a rabbit hole, trying to, like I said,
feel you, OG.
Look under every goddamn rock, because it's not an accidental drowning. That's why the motherfucker sealing up this autopsy.
Tell her.
You see, and all these people acting suspicious and moving foul because they are covering up some bullshit.
Yep.
Keep your feet on their goddamn neck, because Mississippi done enough corruption, and enough is enough, and too much goddamn shit is stinking. And I'm getting triggered by this bullshit. You try to give them the benefit of the doubt, and try to keep on putting us to the left or the right and up the goddamn middle, and trying to keep on using force.
This group, and they couldn't accept it, the ultimate motive. Again, it's hard to read this letter The writing kind of looks that of a female. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. Secret Service Sam out, Samson for president.
So it looks like the females out there are beginning to write down in their journals what had happened. And come to find out, this is the second person that said that they was on the nose candy. And maybe this explains why somebody is losing all this weight. And this explains why Wyatt called the police so fast when people started to come to his house. It said the body was about to start decomposing. They had to store it in a cool area. But I'm happy that God is putting the spirit on some people to journal, to come out. I believe God is building up the story to drop a bombshell on they asses, because Mississippi are used to the black folk out there accepting their behavior.
That part.
And they're frustrated
That part.
that the world won't conform to their behavior. And you better believe the answers are out there. Do y'all remember when the lady walked around and showed you how many cameras was out there in Ocean Springs? Somebody knows something.
Well, I guess we're not the only ones who realize that Jax has really been talking a whole lot than he probably needed to. Well, for us, we love that he's been doing a whole lot of talking and sharing a whole lot of more than what them, the panel, has shared with us. And maybe they realize it really isn't that funny anymore, huh? Because Jack's attorney is like, sir, you need to zip it, and called that other thing over there and told them that they will not be doing the podcast for next week. That's interesting. I guess Jax has talked enough, and so now he's gonna he's on punishment. The attorney put Jax on punishment.
I said that.
And I'm pretty sure Warren did too, because that look that Warren was giving him when he was doing all that talking. But I digress. But I'm sure we'll see Jax again, maybe.
Listen.
He was the peacemaker.
He
of our
was.
friend group. I mean, anytime anybody had beef over somebody, over a girl, or whatever, he would go over there and start talking to him. He's like, man,
brothers that drive trucks. I'm a truck driver. I'm a young black man that drives trucks. Look at this shit. These motherfuckers, while I was getting out the shower, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. The dude in the window said, hey, come here. Come on the other side of my truck. And lift up some shit to unlock.
And I did some more mechanical work, Band-Aid gang, like I do to this one. This is a truck driver. I'm also a truck driver. So y'all know I just took the pictures of where I was going through Ocean Springs, and I was almost out of town, and I was tempted to pull over by Ocean Springs, but I said, fuck that. I wasn't even about to be going over there. I ain't stopping in Mississippi unless I'm somewhere in the Delta. I ain't going nowhere near the goddamn Gulf and trying to stop. So I did a little mechanical work on this. He kept it far, but I actually zoomed in to see what these guys doing. So he's saying that these guys is trying to get him in the truck at the truck stop in Mississippi. So I zoomed in, and it looked like they were putting something in his pocket. Look, y'all.
Unlock something on his truck. I think he said something about the bathroom. He said his brother locked him in the bathroom. Like, bitch, why the fuck you can't ask your brother? Nah, bitch, I'm not slow. These motherfuckers thought I was gonna be stupid enough to go around what he wanted me to do. You see the other side of that truck and that trailer where nobody can see your motherfucking ass.
Now, what the boy is doing right now, y'all, is telling some real shit, because you can actually see these dudes kind of eavesdropping, like looking at him record them, and you can really tell that these dudes was really up to something, and they start putting shit in their pocket. It looked like, watch, y'all.
They wanted me to go on that side. I'm pretty sure they was gonna let down snatch me, or probably using a firearm or whatever.
Yep, they was going, and he was on point. He said they was gonna snatch him up using a firearm, and it's gonna look like they was armed. and it was gonna put his ass in the back of that trailer. Now watch this, y'all.
Put me in the back of that motherfucking RV right now and go off some motherfucking one hand. Brother, stay safe and be smart, bro. Not to motherfucking day. And tell me why when I walked off and I didn't do it. See, look at him. Yeah. As soon as I walked off, he talking about he was locked in the RV. As soon as I walked off, bro, these motherfuckers.
Look how he looking over there at him. He looking. Now watch the dude by the door.
Came outside.
Look at him looking. Look at him looking. They watching him. Now watch the dude by the door.
He was never locked.
Look at him go by his stomach. Look at him go by his stomach. Bruh said they was probably gonna do him all type of ways with a firearm. Look, he tracking him. Look at him go behind his back. Hit the like button. We ain't got to play. They watching him. Hit the like button, gang. What he going behind his back for? Now look, y'all. What he going behind his back for? They watching him. Look. They was gonna get him with a firearm. Look. What he put back there? Huh? What he put back there in the back? Look at him. Look at him looking. Look at him looking.
I'm like some good old white boys and me, bro. Look at him. Now they finna go.
What he checking his pants for? He got a cigarette.
Some good old white boys, big as hell, thought they was finna snatch me, put me in an RV and do God knows what to me, bro. Not some motherfucker.
Y'all, just when I thought things could not get worse, this case is just taking all types of turns. Like, it's crazy. Now that we done found out that the DA husband is an FBI agent, like, we can't even get help from the FBI. But y'all, hear me out. Whatever's in Nolan's phone, the DA know what's inside the phone. They've been talking to the granddaddy. They've been talking to the parents, the judge. Man, these people are connected. You got governors. You got people that own Horn Island, CETO, public relations. You got doctors, anesthesiologists. Like, these people, this is bad. This is really bad. In GTA, these people could run a whole organ trafficking if they want.
What did I say? What did I say? Hit the like button, y'all. What did I say about the trafficking? What did I say about what did I say, y'all? They ain't even up on the Knights of Columbus yet. But what did I say, gang? Listen, what she almost there. She's still far behind. But listen, y'all, we up ahead of them. So look.
Theologists, like, these people, this is bad. This is really bad. In GTA, these people could run a whole organ trafficking if they wanted to. This is crazy. This is beyond crazy. They know what's in the phone. They already been in contact with the kids. They know what happened. Everybody just got to stick to the story. That's why they want to all of a sudden demand the phone, because they want to delete what's in the phone that will prove what actually happened to him. A lot of people have sent me private messages saying that Nolan had a video recording of them either doing rugs or Wyatt doing rugs or Warren's little brother getting beat up at one of his MAA matches.
Oh, and Mr. Tristan, since you wanna, we back each other up. Ocean Springs, we finna make an example at your black ass. Round them up, boys. News flash, you're caught. That's all we need to hear. Cut that shit.
Yeah, you caught. Cause what the Band-Aid gang want to know, y'all, why this dude and for the new people in here, explain me this, gang. And I'm gonna say it again. I want everybody to pay attention from now on. This dude supposed to be Nolan's best friend, gang. Best friend. Then why he ain't in none of the pictures that y'all see surfacing on the internet? Why ain't this dude don't be in none of the pictures, gang? And he cool with these dudes too. Why ain't Tristan in none of the pictures, gang? Tristan don't be nowhere in none of the pictures that y'all been seeing. Where's Tristan? And for y'all information, while they try to throw y'all off, the one that's looking paranoid, right there, there's Bart, right there. Yeah, there's Bart, right there, gang. Look at the picture. That's Bart. The one looked like he's scared to life. There's Bart, right there, gang. Stop playing with us, gang. There's Bart. There he is. A bunch of men grabbing on men. Hit the like button, gang. We ain't got to live like this. Go back and ask yourself, gang, why don't you see Tristan in none of the pictures? None of the pictures when they all chilling and all of that at the party, doing all the stuff they be doing. You don't see Tristan nowhere, gang. Nowhere. Who sent Tristan? Who is Tristan? You can't, when you go look him up and try to Google him, he's nowhere to be found. He don't have a background. Who is his mama? Who is his brother? Who is his family, gang? Who is he, bro? Is he a rock star? Is he an actor? I'll wait. Who is he, gang? That's all I say. What's up, Neo Night? What's up, gang, gang? So let's go ahead and watch this last video. Again, I will be on the day after tomorrow. You know how I duck. I say I gotta duck. Y'all know how I duck. I'm sorry. I have to. I'll duck a day and I'll come back. You know, because these people be trying to do, they be trying to hijack my channel. They be trying to take my stuff from me. You know what I'm saying? That come with the territory. But I do it for Nolan, gang. I do it for Nolan. So let's do this, gang. Watch this last one and go out, get this information. Make sure that we up to date and up to par with everything. We've been ahead of our time on a lot of shit. So let's stay on top of the game like a scoreboard. That's what we'll do. Keep my people informed and on top of the game. Please hit the like button, double tap the screen. Shame on y'all agree. Can y'all hear me?
Now, information that there is, in fact, a criminal investigation.
Hearing that somebody who has an inside source is saying the DA's office in Mississippi is now looking at the Nolan Wells case as a criminal investigation and no longer an accidental drowning. Now, we can only pray that this is true. Obviously, we can't celebrate. We can't get excited at all because I have not seen Ben Crump announce this. It is not being reported by any or major media sources.
So hold on, gang. All right. Making sure everybody can hear me in the chat and drop the screen. Go in.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
Let's see what I got
First,
in the chat.
go to Riverside and
playing
open
with
an
my
account.
channel
When
again,
you're ready
doing
to
too much.
record, just hit rec to
You wanna
capture
let me look at my
high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone. With Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a
Thank you for the sub,
professional-looking
Diana.
podcast
Thank you so
using
much.
anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof.
Can y'all hear
Even
me?
with
Put a one in
zero
the chat.
experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and
If y'all can
intuitive
hear me,
editing
put a one in the
features.
chat.
Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc, or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim
One in
and
the chat if
scan.
y'all can hear me.
Ready to
Band-Aid gang.
share? It's okay if you don't
All
have
right,
an
okay, they
audience
can hear
yet.
me.
Everyone needs to start somewhere.
I'm
And
gonna skip that. I
Riverside
just
has the
wanted to know. All right, let's go.
Nolan Wells, phone evidence torpedo.
Two confirmed witnesses that saw Nolan Wells on the island around 6 p.m. The Triton, as you said, left around 4:30.
What witnesses? Where? Who, what, where, why, and when?
I have not spoken publicly about this before, but I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells from a boat nearby. What I saw has stayed with me, and I believe it's important information. I have provided or intend to provide my account to the appropriate investigators because Nolan's family deserves the truth. Out of respect for the ongoing investigation, I won't speculate beyond what I personally observed. While I was on the boat near the area, I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells and several other individuals. I saw what appeared to be an argument that escalated.
So this person saw Nolan Wells in an altercation. Now this is alleged. because we don't trust nobody but the calculator. So if this altercation was going on, so now we got to hold Javon because he didn't see him. Nobody seen Nolan, but apparently Nolan was a part of something. Okay, so let's continue, because I want y'all to remember all of these people. If this goes to the grand, I promise you this: a lot of these people are going to get subpoenaed to court, bro. A lot of these people are going to get subpoenaed, bro. So we'll meet you when these people get subpoenaed, and when we get that phone, because these people are getting subpoenaed, bro. They're gonna get subpoenaed. They're getting subpoenaed to court, and if they thinking nobody tracking them, they're getting subpoenaed, bro. They want to get subpoenaed, but they want to be in protection right now. Thank you, gang. It's okay.
After there was a dispute involving Nolan's phone. I heard Nolan yelling for his phone to be returned. The argument continued after the group.
So the person say he heard Nolan. So this is why Javon is suspect. Javon, you pushing Tristan back. And you said the adults on that boat. So it was some adults on that boat. Thank you, Tyrone. So it was some adults on the boat. So Javon gave that up. And then Javon gonna say in that voice that was saying, give me my phone, it was too clear to be way back there. So it sounded like my buddy Tristan. He said his other buddy that he was pushing back. How could it sound like Tristan and you pushing Tristan back? Tristan in your face. So are you lying, Javon? Are you lying, Javon? How the voice gonna sound way back over there and you putting yourself in the picture of pushing Tristan back? So who you covering for, Javon? You suspect. You gonna have to come out them bushes, or we gonna smoke you out, gang. We gonna smoke him out with this mouthpiece. That's what we gonna do. And then the word you said after that was but that's what it sounded like. Man, is Nolan your friend or what, bro? Are all of y'all trying to get y'all booties popped or what? What's going on? Is everybody trying to get done all type of ways? A bunch of boys, and then you out there. At first, you told a story. Come on, gang. Why you ain't out there with your best friend? Why your best friend ain't riding with you, bro? Black people, bro, when we see our people out there and we the minority, the majority minority, bro, we finna definitely click up. It don't make no sense that your best friend wasn't nowhere around you and his other so-called best friend. Both of y'all, you pushing his so-called best friend around. Do you really know Tristan? Tell us about Tristan, Javon. How do you know Tristan? Give us a story about Tristan, Javon. Give us a story about Tristan, Javon. Tell us how you know Tristan. Tell us, is Tristan really his best friend? Is you his best friend, or is Tristan? We're gonna put you on the chopping block, gang. What up, Bounce News? That's my guy. Y'all subscribe to Bounce News, man. He be doing it. He doing the Mo 3, gang. This dude right here on point, gang. Y'all subscribe to my guy channel, Mo 3 Sector. Tristan is this dude right here. Okay, it's back. I'm back. Put a one in the chat if y'all hear me. Y'all gotta know who Tristan is. Y'all know who Tristan is. Tristan is this one. This Tristan. That's Tristan. I'm seeing all this lovey-dovey. That girl. Was he not supposed to be with a girl? What's going on? Is it a lot of Ralph Tresvans going on? What's going on, gang? We need to figure out what's going on. Somebody put Trayston as the reason they only use pictures that exclude him and only show Nolan and his white friends. So be a little bit more specific on that, because I truly believe, allegedly, that Trayston is the one they gonna be the fall guy. They gonna use Trayston as the fall guy, gang. If all come to worst, or allegedly Trayston they gonna knock Trayston down and leave a suicide note with him admitting everything. See, these boys need to be scared about what's upcoming, because this is a serious operation. I can't make this shit up. That's how I'm talking. Allegedly. Let me use that word. Because Trayston ain't in none of the pictures. What if he was and they took him out the pictures? Where is Trayston? Don't nobody know what Trayston is. They could already have knocked Trayston down. Where is Trayston right now? Why didn't Trayston come on the stage when all the rest of them was up there, gang? Why they Trayston out? He already did the other interviews. Where these other dope fiends come from? What? Come on, gang. Where is Trayston? Ask yourself that. See, I say the shit that they scared to say. I just keep it a bean, bro. I don't trust nobody but the calculator. Was he at the funeral? That part, I don't know. I can't even answer that one, Field General. I wouldn't trust nobody neither. Me neither. I like your profile picture too. So I'm just saying though, gang. I like your profile picture, Southern Breeze. So here's the thing, gang. No, okay. I think everyone is thinking too deep. Now listen to this one. What he said, everybody thinking too deep when it comes to a situation like this. Accidents happen in the water. Mother Nature will take you out. I understand that. I understand that. But what we not understanding is, you just made a point. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm just make it make sense. And I like your comment. It was peaceful. I like you didn't come over here with the stuff. But ask yourself this question. Pay attention to this. 2 days, nothing on the beach, nothing, no signs of nothing. 2 days. They went out there the next day, 2 days, gang. This is all trickery. 2 days, but you find his body in the same place they made the Sertos call it. You find his body, and if nature does anything with all them powerful waves at night, y'all, they said the day they came out there, gang, the day they came out there and found the day before, they had drones that went out because it was bad weather. Man, I'm sure that Nolan body would have washed way out somewhere in the water, gang. A shark would have came, something would have came and ate him, gang. Something would have came and ate him, gang. How did he end up back? But he wasn't on nowhere else different. He was in the same marking spot where they took off at, gang. Explain me that. Explain me that, gang. Explain me, and we not stupid, bro. With powerful winds that go out there on that water, bro, would have been pushed out. Will he just float back up on that island, bro? It don't make sense. Stevie Wonder can see that, bro. That don't make no sense. That body would have been ate by a shark. That's the golf, man. You know how many sharks out there, gang? That would have ate that body. Something would have nibbled on his body, bro. Something would have nibbled on his body. Those people came back, all them people that are connected, and dropped his body off there, bro. All the people was involved in that game. They came out there and dropped that body. They came out there and dropped that boy body off. That don't make no sense. What up, Dorian? Don't make no sense. Ain't no way. Exactly, that body would have been gone, gang. A shark would have took that body and had a field day. And you tell me it wash up in the same place, gang? It just float up in the same place? Ain't nobody see him drown? Ain't nobody see this man kicking his feet? Ain't nobody see, everybody seen the fight going on, but nobody seen when Nolan was drowning. And you telling me, come on, gang. Everybody seen every fight that broke out, but ain't nobody see Nolan kicking his feet up in the air like, I'm drowning. Knowing this boy got big old legs, he a tall boy. That boy know how to swim. He been out there in that water with y'all for the longest. That boy been out there in that water with y'all for the longest. He in more physical shape than all of y'all. And you telling me y'all ain't going no further than this boat, that he just gonna take his ass and just go swimming all the way out there by himself. And ain't nobody see him. Is you out your fucking mind if you think that we supposed to believe that elementary game? You out your mind. The water that high. How the hell is he gonna drown? Ain't no dummy finna go walk out in that goddamn water and just drop down and they try to swim or holler. Why ain't nobody hear him hollering? Why ain't nobody hear him holler? Say, hey, I'm drowning. Hey, come to. Ain't nobody heard that man do none of that. Let's make it make sense, gang. If you drowning, your ass gonna be hollering. Let's hit every corner, every crack, every crack. If he was drowning, he would have been hollering. I'm drowning. Hey, hey. But all these fights are going on right around him. They just seen him. So all of us, they said, Nolan, get on the boat. You just seen, gang. After that, his another so-called friend, Javon, say after they both left, he ain't see Nolan no more. So what happened to Nolan, gang? So that means you was walking around the island, you stayed, you ain't see your partner. So there's the catch right there. Why is everybody saying that they seen Nolan after? Let's talk about it. Everybody said they seen Nolan after. If that's the case, why did Javon didn't see him on the island? And that's his best friend. Hit the like button. I just said another gem. There go another one for y'all. Javon said he turned around to check on his other buddy, and he looked back, and Nolan friends was gone. Everybody was gone. So that makes what? That makes Javon still on the island. So Javon's still on the island. And Javon don't see Nolan, but everybody claiming they seen Nolan after 6 o'clock, but his own best friend didn't see him. Make it make sense. Am I making sense, Angel?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I like
Put a 1 in the chat if I'm making sense, gang. There's a humdinger. There go another one. Y'all see how they come? This is what I tell you. This is how the people come, bro. This is how the people come. We supposed to be thinking the people that come over here. I hope you on my side. Luke Duke, come over here. Luke Duke, come over here with a skull. Signs and symbols are for the conscious mind. I'm supposed to believe somebody come over here with a skull is telling me something, right, gang? You came over here with a skull, bro. And I'm supposed to. We don't live on that type of time, bro. So who sent you, bro? I'm just saying, if you listen good, that's not an act. That's a fact. My best friend, both of my best friends, so-called best friends, don't know each other, first of all. Both of my best friends don't really know each other. Don't see me. But my best friend, my bestie, that's in all the videos with me, we on the island, but we ain't kicking it. We ain't kicking it. And my best friend, after he pushed my other fake best friend back on the boat with the grown folks that was there on the scene, he said he go check on his friend for 10 minutes and turn around, and Nolan is gone and the boat is gone. So that means he's still there on the island. His best friend is still there. And you mean to tell me the best friend, and everybody saying Nolan was on the island until 6, he was still on that island. People saw him on the island. Why his best friend ain't see him then, gang? That mean that Javon should have saw him. So that means Javon, you suspect. So if this was all about black and white, why am I saying Javon suspect then, bro? Javon, we holding you suspect too, bro. Because it don't make no sense that Javon ain't see his best friend, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. It don't make no sense. The math ain't fucking mathing. If y'all the barely black people on there, you gonna sit out there like a thumb in that motherfucker. Them black people are sitting out there like a thumb in that motherfucker. You mean tell me you ain't see Nolan? Come on, gang. We really rock shows over here. Somebody put there is 100 of people there. Yeah, he stayed back. So what is weird about that? It was a huge party. See, I told you, look how they come looking when they come over here talking, bro.
Because they don't want
Look at their thumbnails, the people that come in doing that goofy shit. Look what their thumbnails look like, Band-Aid gang. And then he gonna say that's a tattoo, bro. We don't care if it's a tattoo or not, bro. I don't care if the skull is a tattoo. I'm saying the people that come over here rooting for them demonic boys, this is what y'all look like. Signs and symbols are for the conscious mind, gang. Signs and symbols are for the conscious mind, bro. This is what y'all look like when y'all come over here defending dude, bro. This is what all the people, and I know y'all pay attention to all them people that come over there defending these boys. They come with pictures of dogs, cats, demonic symbolism, and they expect for us to just be rooting for them and not think that they weird. Come on, gang. This is what they come over looking like, gang. They come over looking like dude right here, bro. All of the profiles that come over here rooting for them boys be looking like this. Is it just embedded in your soul? It's just a part of your blood? Is it just you? They come over here looking like this, bro. And act like we supposed to take them serious. Like this. This what y'all look like, bro. Come on, gang. You can't come over here with that. And do say, how much you spent, she spent on this case, Cash App, how much you get. How much I get? What is you talking about? How much you spent? How much she spent on this case, Cash App, how much you get? What is you talking about, gang? Here go another one, gang. That's what they look like. Look, gang, that's what they look like. That's what I'm saying. If I gotta fight against a predator and I'm doing God's work, so be it, bro. I'm not scared of none of y'all, bro. I'm not scared of y'all, bro. I'm dropping facts and I'm gonna keep on dropping them. So let's continue, bro. These dudes is weirdos, bro. Every last, even the KKK, y'all always, them KKKs, they come in hide their face. What you hiding for? Black Panthers didn't hide their face. Y'all hiding y'all face. And one thing the dude said, we always seen the feds investigating the feds, all the FBI, all of them was investigating the goddamn, the Black Panthers. It was always investigating these big black groups. But why y'all ain't investigate the KKK, bro? They ain't never investigate the KKK, bro. They never, when the feds never go in and try to infiltrate the KKK. But y'all did that shit to all the black movements, bro. But what about the KKK that's hanging people from trees and shit like that, bro? Tell us why they don't go investigate them motherfuckers and get them bitches a RICO case. Them bitches should have got many RICOs. Why the KKK ain't got no goddamn RICOs, gang? Go with that privilege ass shit, bro. Don't nobody owe you a motherfucking thing. When they came over this motherfucker and they took this shit. Y'all took this shit from a motherfucker. And you acting like a motherfucker owe you something and ain't nobody fit for some shit. Fuck is you talking about? From the dark came the light, little brother. Let's talk knowledge. Y'all came from us. Because didn't they say that from the dark came the light? Y'all came from us. So fair exchange ain't never been no fucking robbery. Because what we did to Lil Bruh, look at all them little, you know what, look, you know what we did to the white boys? We had that albino child. Because black people had albino children. So we suffering for what we did to them. This is payback. Let's talk even. This is payback. Right? This is payback. Because we casted the child that we had that was albino out of the tribe. That's what happened. From the dark came the light. Lil Bruh. So that's Lil Bruh and them. Lil Bruh mad at us, okay? Because instead of letting them stay in the tribe, we casted them out. And the sun was burning what? Albinos, they burn. So what did they do? They went to a different climate, which was called the Caucasus Mountains, Caucasian. And they adapted. But they was forever mad at us because they was wondering, why did they do us like that? Let's talk about it. That's what happened. They were mad because we casted them out of the tribes. And they came back. As you probably would have did your damn self because you've been wondering why they do me like that. Payback some motherfucker. What goes around comes around, gang. So Lil Bruh been mad at us ever since. And another way you know that from the dark come the light, I don't see them white people walking around here with black palms, with white bodies and black palms. Are they mad at us because they can't have a black palm and a black bottom of their foot? Because if I'm not mistaken, when you look at my palm of my hand, it's white. And if you look at the bottom of my foot, it's white. So from the dark came the light. So don't be mad at me, little bruh. From the dark came the light. So it is what it is. Can't we all just get along? I'm the wrong motherfucker you need to be talking to. I'm just telling what I see and what's going on. And you can't tell me this man drowned and he just drowned. Then took the man's throat and we see all the connections. And we supposed to just honor that? Man, you out your motherfucking mind. So let's roll. Let's wait till we get the phone. And we'll see you on the other side. because we not going. And y'all know that black people don't go. We not going. We don't give a fuck about how many jet planes y'all got. We don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all forget what them Haitians did. Y'all forget what them Haitians did. Y'all forget about that. Them Haitians kicked they motherfucking ass. See, because when you're dealing with a black person, you also dealing with the spiritual side. Did I mention that? Oh, and they couldn't stand when we played drums and fight. See, that's what fucked them up. When we played them drums. See, that's how them Haitians got their ass. They were playing beats. They were fighting with music playing on their ass. That's why they banned the drums and shit like that, gang. Stop playing with us, gang. So let's continue, gang. Let's go rock a show. I'm tired of playing with y'all, bro. I'm tired of playing with y'all. From the dark came the light, bro. Don't be mad that you can't have a black palm and a white body, but we got both. We got white palm and we got a black body. And don't think if this shit go down, the Mexicans gonna help like a motherfucker. The Mexicans gonna ride with us. Everybody, them Hawaiians gonna ride with us. Everybody gonna ride. This time. Everybody gonna ride. Everybody gonna ride, bro. So you know what? If I was them, go give Ocean Springs up because y'all ain't gonna give up Donald Trump. Donald Trump sent that man down. Donald Trump sent that man down there. C-Dub, what you talking about? Donald Trump said, C-Dub, you doing too much. C-Dub, you doing too much. Why you doing that, Dub? Because I'm gonna tell you, you can't feed a baby steak. You better pay attention. You better pay attention to what these folks had done did. When I get on here and I rock a show, I'm gonna show you how I rock a show. Let me go back and remind you to what had done happened. Officer Tatum, it's awfully funny that when you brought your bitch ass down there and went over there to the island with them boys, that girl came up missing. Punk ass nigga. Kick you in your ass too. You don't tell them what you had done did. Buster. Kick you in your ass. I'll kick you in your ass too. Don't put me on your channel. Let me up. Let me come on there and do you all type of ways on your fucking own channel, Buster. You go fucking bum. I'll do you all type of ways on your own channel, boy. So let's do. So let me tell you what happened. Let's look at it like this, guy. The white boy told you right here.
Two choices.
This is what the white boy said. So out of the two choices, so we know we got to go right back to this, gang. We got to go back to this. We got to go back to the lie right here. Again.
Brother, I grew up.
You lied here.
A million ways. I mean,
you lied here.
Very direct about what happened that day. I don't think the problem lies with Katie.
You
I think
lied.
the problem lies.
Let's go back right here and marinate on this.
I could describe Nolan in a million ways. I mean, Nolan was not just a best friend of me, but he was a brother. I grew up through elementary.
Okay. What type of brother? Was he trying to probate? Was he trying to be a part of the Knights of Columbus? Because y'all know y'all call each other brothers or that. So was Nolan, you know what I'm talking about? Was Nolan, because you got to be 18. Remember this, gang. To become a Knights of Columbus, you have to be 18 to become a member. It's an all-boys organization, all-men organization, right? And we see okay, so you got to be 18. He was just about to turn 18, gang. Just about to turn 18. So here's the thing. You said this. That was your brother.
And Nolan was not just a best friend of me, but he was a brother.
So he what kind of brother, gang? Because we need to know. Was he this type of brother? Because what we need to know, was he this type of brother? Was he the type of brother like these weird ass niggas that's sitting in the pool with no females around? This one female. What type of brother was he, gang? What type of brother was he, gang? Because we all seeing what type of brother was he? Was he the type of brother, bro? And no shade to the family. Was he the type of brother that what kind of brotherhood did y'all have going on, bro? Well, all you boys up on each other, bro. Then they turn around and expose Penn State and try. What type of deal did Penn State cut? Penn State, we know they had that type of shit going on at Penn State. They was messing with boys. Now they done put them on the chopping block because they ain't going against, they ain't sticking to the agenda. Right? So what type of brotherhood did y'all have, gang? That all you men ain't up on no snag. Don't none of y'all want no snag. These dudes don't want no snag. They sitting up in a circle sword fighting. What the fuck is y'all sword fighting for, bro? All that coochie that's supposed to be around, all the coochie that's supposed to be around on Horn Island, y'all sitting up in here sword fighting, gang? And you think I'm supposed to just fall for the banana in the tailpipe, bro? Y'all sword fighting up here, bro. Where's the females at, gang? What type of guys rock like that, gang? What type of guys is over here rocking like this, gang? Huh? What type of brotherhood, bro? What man just gets up in a jacuzzi with a bunch of men, gang? What do I need to be up in there with a bunch of men, gang? Make it make sense. Which one of y'all wanted Nolan to be y'all boyfriend, gang? Which one of y'all wanted Nolan? Well, because I can't make this shit up. Which one of y'all wanted Nolan? We already seen the picture on the boat. But one dude got his hand between Nolan's leg. What's going on, gang? You think that I'm supposed to be blind to the fact that this shit don't look weird, gang? And y'all all connected? Come on, man. What you talking about? So, let's continue. You can't feed a baby steak. So let me do it. I don't care. I've been on here this long. I'm going to get my point across. So, let's go. So let's continue to just make it make sense. Gang. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Because it's a bunch of sword fighting going on, bro. It don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. So he's your brother. He's your brother.
Grew up through elementary.
You grew up with him through elementary.
Middle school, high school.
Middle school.
And even our freshman year of college.
Even y'all freshman year of college. Okay. But now you're talking about, say this.
From your perspective. Absolutely not. I mean, Nolan's been a great friend of mine since 8th grade.
We loved him. So he been your friend since 8th grade, not elementary school, none of that shit that you talking about, bro. What y'all got going on, bro? Tell us, because you getting exposed.
Dearly. Yeah, Nolan was like a brother to us. And
yeah, right. Look,
I can say without a doubt,
Nolan was a sacrifice to y'all. Nolan was a sacrifice to y'all, gang.
He wants to know what happened to him more than we do. I mean, we want to know what. I mean, Nolan was like a brother to all of us.
Look at this dude's face. Look at he batting his eyes. Don't he look like he the type of dude that cross-dress, gang? They be putting him in a dress. They be putting Sean Penn looking ass motherfucker right there in a dress. Come on, gang. Look at him. He looked like he cross-dressed. That's the one that be cross-dressing for him, gang. Look at him bat his eyes like that. What man bat his eyes like that? Look at that, gang. Stop playing with us. Look at him batting his eyes.
We want to know what. I mean, Nolan was like a brother to all of us.
What's that, gang? What he batting his eyes?
We want to know what. I mean, Nolan was like a brother to all of us. We loved him dearly.
What he do that for? What he do that for, gang? Look at him cross-dress. Look at that angel cross-dress. Look, put some makeup, y'all. Put some makeup on him, gang. Put some makeup on him. Put some makeup on him, gang. Look at him. Put some makeup on him. Put some makeup on him, gang. Stop playing with us, bro. Let's go. Look at him. Look at him. That wasn't your friend, bro. Nolan wasn't your friend, bro. And I'm looking at you while you look up in the sky. Nolan wasn't your friend, bro. It's a sacrifice for you to get to the next level. You was trying to get up in that. He was trying to get to that next level. You was trying to go to that next level, gang.
So,
what you shake your head for? Because the gang wondering why you shaking
we
your
loved
head.
him dearly.
So you never look. Ooh, look at that Band-Aid gang. Thank you, Samantha. Yes, it's too close for men. Somebody said his drain kicked in. I know that's real. Look, y'all. Look how he look. What he moved like that when he said that? Your buddy, your best friend just died. You should be listening to everything. Look.
Like a brother to all of us. We loved him dearly. Nolan was like a brother to us. And I can say without a doubt, nobody wants to know what.
The way I see it is,
I think I got it. I think I just got it, gang. Uh-oh. Put a one in the chat. I think I just got something. Put a one in the chat if y'all want to hear this. Put a one in the chat. I think I just got something. Put a one in the chat if y'all want to hear this. Watch this, Purple Groovy. Watch this. I think I just put something together. What if? Now we know that. Watch this, gang. What if? Because we know Morgan. Look, pay attention. Morgan is Warren's brother. For those that didn't know, they're brothers. But why are they hiding the fact, watch this, that they're brothers? They don't want the world to know until we put it together that they're brothers. His name is Morgan Seymour. Now watch this. Warren's mother name is Kathy Hudson Seymour. They're brothers. But at one point, he said his buddy. So they're not letting us know that they're brothers. That's fishy. But watch what he says. So this is how you know the attorney comes around and say, Morgan, oh man, now we know, now I'm putting it together. The attorney said, Morgan, if you're not being truthful, then you're going to pay for it and it hurts. Why did the attorney say that? And why is when Morgan is making these statements that Warren's shaking his head? Did Morgan have something to do with this, gang? Did Morgan have something to do with this? And they getting ready to throw him under the bus. So who's gonna get thrown under the bus? Either Tracy or Morgan now. Because think about listen to Morgan. Watch this.
So Nolan was like a brother to us, and I can say without a doubt, nobody wants to know what happened to him more than we do. I mean, we want to know what. I mean, Nolan was like a brother.
Now Morgan is talking. His own brother can't kill Abel. Now his own brother is talking about Nolan like they got love for him, but he making this expression all in the open because maybe later he's switching. He know this dude lying. Look.
To all of us, we loved him dearly.
Look, why would you do that when your brother talking? He like, man, you a fucking liar, nigga. You know you did something. Why you do that for? Why he do that for? When his own brother talking. He like, bro, you lying, bro. He looking at him like you lying. He looking at him like you lying. Now watch this. Look how he looking. Like, bro, you lying like a motherfucker. Allegedly, you know you had something to do with it. You know you was punching on him and all of that, bro. Look, watch why he shake his head when his own brother shake. When this dude is saying that, I can see if you just looked up, we wouldn't be able to really say that much, but just still it looked weird. But when you started shaking your head when he explaining that, watch this.
So yeah, Nolan was like a brother.
Ooh, look, why he shake his head? Look at this look. He like, bro, you know you lying, bro. You up here lying like a motherfucker. Look.
He was like a brother to all of us. We loved him dearly.
Look, see, why you do that? Why you do that? Why he do that? He like, bro, you lying. So watch this. Look, watch the shaking of the head though. This will give it away.
So yeah, Nolan was like a brother to us, and I can say without a doubt, nobody wants to know what.
The way I see it is they have one of two choices. One, they can make things right, or two, I leak everything.
He's intentionally excluding all the
Now
other
watch
people
this.
on the boat, all the other people that went to the beach. And you might notice he conveniently left out the brother in all of this.
So, you see? Now she said, now I've been saying this for 2 days. This is the first time you hear her say they brothers. So they're brothers. So what happened here, Band-Aid Gang? What happened here, Band-Aid Gang? What has happened is Donald Trump sent one of his guys down here to threaten them. Because I wonder if one of this island is I wonder if this Horn Island was probably one of the islands that Sasha Riley was talking about. Do I gotta put a one in the chat if you would like me to bring on my next live Sasha Riley explaining what happens at these type of events? Put a one in the chat. Now I gotta get put a one. Okay, so we're gonna bring back Sasha Riley's story and compare what they did to Sasha Riley. And when Sasha Riley said they have these fights on the island to the death, people be partying on the island. That's what Sasha Riley said. And they'll fight to the death. That's what Sasha Riley said. So are you telling me? And he said on these islands, and they hunt. So Donald Trump sends in his attorney, because now Donald Trump is in it, right? What Donald Trump is in it now, he sends his guy. So he sends his guy to make a threat, because he sends his guy to make a threat. And his own guy that he's representing, he's supposed to be representing this guy. Are y'all paying attention? He's supposed to be representing Morgan. He's representing Morgan, Jax, and Warren. But look how he would. Now, the expression, pay attention to the expression that Warren just did. But listen what the attorney says.
Aren't you also representing his brother? And yet you intentionally say stuff like this.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax.
There it is. That's where it's at, right there. That is a major red flag. He's representing him, but he says, Morgan, if you're lying on Jax and you lying on Warren, why would you say that to him and you representing him, gang? And why did, when Morgan was talking, Warren make that expression? So why would this attorney say that to somebody he's representing, but not the other guys? Why not if all of you guys are lying? But why just Morgan?
Out the brother in all of this. Aren't you also representing his brother?
Exactly. Aren't you representing Morgan? But look,
And yet you intentionally say stuff like this.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax, if you lied about Warren, we're going to get you.
What? Man. He said he gonna get you. What make him say that he gonna get him, gang? And he representing him. He said he gonna get dude and he represent him. Look.
And you're going to be hauled into court. You're going to be held accountable.
Gonna be held accountable, held in the court. So they gonna roll. They gonna roll on somebody.
And it's going to be very painful.
What type of shit is that? Okay, I'm gonna play it again. Watch this. You represent them, but they ain't letting you know that Morgan and Warren is brothers. Now look.
Representing his brother, and yet you intentionally say stuff like this.
Morgan, if you lied about Jax, if you lied about Warren, we're going to get you.
What?
And you're going to be hauled into court. You're going to be held accountable. And it's going to be very painful. And what I would say to the people who have done that is now's your chance. If you want to apologize and retract before you find yourself in court, you should probably do that now.
I don't know who made these.
So Morgan needs to get his shit right, or it's gonna be painful, and he gonna find himself in court. We're gonna get you. Need I say more? So, day after tomorrow, y'all pay attention to my community post. We're gonna get a little bit deeper, okay? I'm gonna bring some more people to the forefront. So I'm gonna be investigating tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring out some more Knights of Columbus shit for y'all. Then, and I told you the guy that I wanted. You know who on the chopping block with me? Where he at? Where he at? I think I deleted. Delete him. He on the chopping block with me. So I already know what the Knights of Columbus is symbolizing right there. I already see the symbol. I already see the symbol on the motherfucking chest. That's Knight Columbus. I already see that this is goddamn a KKK and the goddamn Nazi, the Nazi symbol sitting right there in the center of his motherfucking chest. So you can't fool me, gang. You can't fool me and show me that I don't see the signs and symbols. Because I see the signs and symbol in that man's chest right there. I see that Nazi sign right there in that man's chest, and he's the Knight of Columbus. I see the Nazi sign in the middle of that man's chest. So we ain't stupid over here. We far from that. We seen that in the middle of his chest. I said, damn. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. The best place to hide something is in plain sight. You can't do that to everybody. You can't do that to me. So the day after tomorrow, make sure y'all sub up, double tap the screen before y'all leave. Let's get the likes up before we leave this so we can manipulate the algorithm to get this message out, because at the end of the day, they're going to be hollering the Knights of Columbus. Somebody going to get it and do more research. Let's get it out there. Make sure you hype this video as well. I thank y'all for coming out, gang. So I will bring out this Sasha and I match it now. I got in trouble before, but I'm gonna move around it the right way. And I'm gonna show you some more shit that I got. Okay? I'm gonna mix it with this so y'all can see how deep it is. So Donald Trump just brought down his people to threaten them boys because they fucking up, but he's basically letting them know somebody finna, yeah, I can't make this shit up. And they thought they was gonna get us with the Penn State, throw that distraction. Nah, they can't get us. We ain't going out with that. So y'all check it out. I'm C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I said, damn, we beat you, Band-Aid Gang, BAG Bag, Band-Aid Gang. We right here. I want to thank everybody for joining. Please double tap the screen. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all know if I don't come the next day, I always come the day after. I thank y'all for joining. I thank my moms. I thank people for being respectful in my chat. I'm just saying, gang, we can't trust nobody in this. It's a lot of trickery, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of times and dates that's not matching, a lot of friends that's claiming they friends, but they really not friends. People are right here and we don't know where Nolan is. Happy birthday to Nolan. May you rest in heaven, gang. We're going to do our due diligence to make sure that you get justice, even if we praying to the ancestors. We know the ancestors going to come down. We know for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's the 14th law of physics. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Night, day, good, bad, love, hate. That's physics. That's physics. And we own the law. We run the law. What is the law, C-Dub? When you control the land, and when you control the air, and when you control the water, that's law. Law means land, air, and water. Hit the like button, y'all. Can't feed a baby state. The law is land, air, and water. That's law. We beat you, Band-Aid Gang. Thank you guys for coming. I'm with the Real Angel. Peace and love. Be blessed, never stress. Be thankful that you're on top of the ground and you're not up under it. Know it's hard out here, but we all going through the same thing together, y'all, at the end of the day. And that shit called life. Peace and love. Blessings to everybody. Yes. Long live everybody. And we going to be here. Peace and love, y'all. Let's just pray for Nolan. This is his birthday. Before y'all go to sleep, just say a little prayer for that man, that we get justice and the truth come out. It only take a second. If you don't want to get on your knees, just close your eyes and say a prayer for that man on his birthday. And let's make wonders, because it say more than one person come and pray, then your blessings, then God will hear you. So that's what we're going to do. Thank God for Nolan. And because this sets an example for everybody. So this don't happen again. So we changing history, and at the same time, we're making it. God bless you, and God bless your family. Peace, and we out. And share love. You know why? Because there's too much hate in the world. Peace and love, and we out.